like a normal character skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
See, I did that in
if they
Quick
had
Free
the same
Arena.
model, yeah, if they had the
That's the
same
one I
model that you
played.
had downloaded from fucking Polycount or whatever
Yep.
website was, like, oh, you can see that they're using the good one. Client side, baby.
Yeah.
It's
Back in
awesome. Played as
Jedi
Mr.
Knight.
Clippy.
Yeah, Jedi
Yeah.
Outcast days where
I was
like
gonna say
Yeah.
Crack Whore was like I saw that one all the time.
post your skins in the forum. Like, if you want to see what I look like, it's this.
Mhm.
It's like downloadable asset. Like,
Yeah, the clan or guild that I played with had a couple of. We had like a mapper and a skinner,
Ooh,
and they released like custom,
like clan
basically
skins.
like Sith. Yeah, we were like a Sith clan, and we had a guy who like made custom models for everybody in the clan who was at least like stuck around for a while.
I love that.
And then you could, since it was a pretty big community server, like you could download the pack if you were going to be playing on it, so you could like see everybody's,
which
man,
game?
those were the good old days. That was for Jedi Cat. Well, it was Jedi Outcast, but more for Academy, I think.
Academy. Yeah. No, I never got to Academy. Outcast just sunk its claws into me.
Academy's
I love
fun. I like the story for Academy.
Yep. Got to play
I
my
think it's better than
self-insert.
the other one.
Yeah, they kind of blur together for me because I just
Played them
don't
back to
know. Like those consumed a couple of years of my life during those.
They're pretty similar. Like
Those formative years. Do you
I
remember
think the
what your
only
clan
difference
name?
is, I think in Academy, that's when they added dual wielding and then like the double-ended lightsaber.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't think they had
well,
those in Outcast.
No, the other was just single sabers. So
Yeah.
what did you say?
Oh,
before?
do you remember what your clan was named?
Yeah, Shadows of the Sith.
And
Oh yeah.
your tag was SOS.
Yep.
Holy
Oh my
shit!
God. Deep lore right there.
Deep lore.
That's great,
And then
actually.
like we kind of had like an ongoing feud with a couple of like light side clans that had their own servers,
Was one of them
and we'd have.
Of course.
UJ?
How
It
could
was
you
super cool
not?
though, because like we'd have tournaments, and it was like each clan had like ranking systems internally. Like for us to go from like a knight to whatever the next level was or whatever, you had to beat like in a first to 10 or whatever the scoring system was. It was like you had to beat 2 of your own rank, like 2-on-1.
Yup.
And then you like kind of graduated.
That's so fucking cool.
And then you'd we had tournaments with like the other, our nemesis clans, that was like, okay, you bring like your top 3 guys against our top 3 guys or whatever, or like people of similar ranks.
Saber
It was
combat
super
was
fun.
so
Wow.
cool.
This is Academy 2 or just
Yeah.
Academy, right?
Academy and Outcast
Academy.
had,
Yeah, Academy. It did have the best lightsaber combat.
Never got anything that fun, like player versus player wise. Like it's kind of weird that they never got anything close to that.
The duel.
That's
Yeah,
still
because
fun
like
to
the
play.
Battlefront games had saber or had like Jedi and stuff, but they were more just like, oh, you're a hero, and now you're just gonna
Trounce.
stomp everybody for a little
You're
while.
not playing
Well,
Dynasty
and
Warriors.
the lightsaber fights
Yeah.
are kind of like just a joust in those games, whereas in like the Jedi Knight games, like you actually felt like you were like dueling.
Yeah, if you didn't swing and they did, you'd block it. Like
when
you
you
had
had
to like
different
find timing.
forms and like
Yeah.
the start of every fight, like there was it felt like the internet had honor, you know?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what if
God
the-
forbid if you like killed somebody without bowing to him first.
Now hear me out.
As
What
a
if the
cultural
Chivalry
offense.
2
Bunch of-
devs made a Jedi game?
Bunch of lamers, dude. If they made
Lamers.
if they made a
I don't know.
a lightsaber mod for Chivalry, that would be
Oh
so
man,
cool.
fuck a mod. They should make they're big enough that they should make that fucking game.
Well, they really should, but yeah. But seriously, you could just take Shiv and replace the swords with lightsabers, and it would rule.
The problem is like anytime you get too far into like the Star Wars mods, like you get like slapped with like infringement.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well,
Let's
Disney
stop that
very
Battlefront
protective of their
3 revival.
a what revival?
Battlefront 3 was gonna be obviously the sequel
Oh,
to
I
Battlefront
remember.
2,
Yeah,
and it got canceled, but it was, almost done.
it looked good too.
So a bunch of fans went and were able to dig up the files, and they were making basically a fan release of the game. And sure enough, NDA for a game that never came out and never was
Well,
gonna come out.
it's not their property to do anything with.
I know.
It's not. But what you
Now
do is you
the dumb
develop
move is
that
they went
shit in
around telling
secret.
everyone they were working on it.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
smart
you
move
do
is
it all in
finish
secret.
it, then do it, and then it's just
Then
out there.
release it, let people,
Yep.
leak it everywhere, and then you just go, "Oh yeah, I'll take it down."
Yeah,
But
it's not on my
then
website
the
anymore.
damage is done.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it always surprises me when I hear about some passionate modders working on some
Don't fucking mention
like
it, man.
actual IP. It's like that's probably not gonna end well. At least with that latest one, the Bloodborne cart thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a shame.
They just had to rename it, but like they allowed them to release it. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
just don't use the name
The
Bloodborne.
name.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's called Nightmare
Like,
Cart now.
As
Okay,
far as that
I'm
shit goes,
misunderstood.
Because it looks different enough. I think that's why they didn't care. It's like it doesn't. They didn't rip the models. They're all handmade. You know, like
Yeah, plus it's like a racing game, you know?
Yeah, like it's so silly. I love it. Fucking Gascoigne as a fucking kart racer. God damn
fucking
it.
fun.
The moon howls and my blood craves. Get out of my fucking way.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this resurgence of, I don't know, like Twisted Metal-esque.
The PSX era, like graphics and shit.
Never liked
combat.
any of
Not
those
the
games.
graphics, but just like the
Car
like
combat.
racing games, but that are kind of combat car like.
Yeah.
I love Vigilante 8. Like I never
That was the one I
had
had.
a
I had
good
Vigilante
thought
8
I loved that
2
game.
was the one I played a bunch, and I like after I was done with it, I
Carmageddon,
was like,
people.
never played them
Carmageddon.
again.
That's not the same.
It isn't, but Carmageddon, the old lady flips you off and you can run her over.
Road Rash. That one was
I played a lot of Road
Oh.
Rash.
a lot of Road Rash.
Road Rash, Skitchin.
I
Kitchen,
never played that
wow.
one.
You guys never?
What
Oh,
was
Is
that?
that- Are you talking about the one where you're
Austin?
rollerblading behind cars?
I am
Yeah.
talking exactly about that.
Oh yeah,
Kitchen.
buddy.
It's
I
basically
rented
Road
that to
Rash.
Blockbuster about 100 times when I was a kid.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Kids don't have it these
Aw,
days. They don't get to
yeah.
rent games. It's such a shame. That's the
It
one
is.
thing we lost that I'm an old man for. Like I feel
In-person
like it's
browsing?
such a like sad day that kids can't rent games because it's like that's the way you find those weird games you weren't gonna buy, but it's cool that you played it. You know?
Well, you
I
look at the
love-
box art and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and then you
now
get
you're
it, and that's how
kinda
you play Metal
limited to your-
Gear. You know, like
Now you're limited to your own circles, and it goes for like TV as well. Like
it's
there's no
better now
real
because you can
TV.
just go on Twitch and look at any game, right? But
Yeah, but
I've been
you
but that's
still
not
have
the
to, like,
same.
It's
I've been
not the
watching
same. You still have
YouTubers,
to
like-
kind of like put yourself out there.
Well, it also spoils it, right? Because then you see what makes that game cool, and then you go get it. Like renting was like, oh, I like Rugrats. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah,
Well, I got to play it all weekend.
That's the one game your mom let you rent that weekend. So you've chosen poorly.
I just came across this guy who did a video. I'll link it in a bit, but like he was talking about this like I'm gonna just guess at the date. I'm probably wrong, but the Kong video game, licensed Kong video game from like
Oh, that one.
2006. He's like, it's so good. There's
For a
there's
licensed
so much
game.
contextual like animation going on. Like there's no HUD. It's all like given to you, and it's all done really well. He's like, like the sort of like painkiller, like spiking things with like arrows and stuff, but they react like differently. He's like, there was so much shit in this game that was like ahead of its time. It was a licensed game. It's bizarre.
That
There's
is
this
weird.
really old one.
I always love when licensed games are like surprisingly good. Like GoldenEye is like one of like the top tier examples, obviously.
Yeah, where they're just,
you're
like,
not.
text
That's
in
not
the
right.
game.
It's Spider-Man 2 is the best movie. game.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is pretty fucking.
Oh,
up
Spider-Man 2 is so good.
Because you're like, oh, another one of these shitty Spider-Man games, and then they actually made a good one.
Right. You're like,
I
"Ooh."
liked the Hulk version. I thought that was fun.
The whole, I remember that. I had a friend that was really into that one.
It was almost the same.
I just remember throwing a lot of like dogs out of bounds and stuff. They're not like regular dogs; they're like Hulk dogs, and you can just like
Yeah, I
throw them out of
remember
bounds
that
and kill them
challenge.
instantly.
You just wrap your fists with just garbage.
I mean, I do that anyways.
You want to have
I'm
fun?
the
Go
trash
watch that
man.
old Hulk movie.
I
'Cause
like it.
that-
The
that
The
movie
one
is
with
awesome.
Michael, what's his face?
Ang Lee.
Anna and
Ang Lee? Is that the right thing?
yes, so you're talking.
That was
You're
the director.
Ang Lee's first
Yeah,
one.
Ang Lee. Yeah, I love that one.
It's artsy. It's
They got the
interesting.
jumping
it
right.
is
Like the
out there,
jumping
it
is
is
so good.
artsy,
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy, and I am here for it. Then you have like the girlfriend who constantly scream whispers.
That was the Eric Bana one, right?
Yeah, Eric Bana. Yeah. What was the superhero MMO that I remember playing? It's like you can fly or you can
Don't
jump.
get
I was
Micro
like,
started
jump.
on
City of
that one.
Heroes.
Let me jump. I want to jump so
Yeah,
fucking far.
City of Heroes. Yeah.
I played the hell out of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ryan was really big into that.
Micro's
Rather
got
good.
people in
It was
That's
super
cool.
cool because like in an MMO, like I've never seen anything like it since. Even when they made other superhero MMOs, it's like the beauty of that was like you were so customizable. You would never see a
Mhm.
guy that looked exactly like you.
Yeah.
You know, like
They got like massive blowback from was it Marvel or is it,
Yeah.
one of those
because
studios?
like all
where
their
it's like,
characters are just Marvel characters.
yeah, they're like this game is just copyright infringement simulator.
It was fine, and it was fine.
There was
It
a
was
gi
fine.
that was literally just Goku's tunic. I'm not kidding. Or like whatever his fucking wardrobe was. That was like literally an outfit you could wear. So you'd always see a bunch of Gokus running around.
It was
Yeah,
fine.
they're like, I don't know, I can't think of a superhero. I'm gonna play as Wolverine.
But it's like such cool like role play stuff. Like one of the things you could just have on your own character profile is like a biography, your backstory, and you can just right click people and see theirs.
Yeah.
Like games don't allow that anymore because they like you'll write fucking anti-Semitic shit and then you
I
know
mean, people did it back then anyways, but
Yeah,
there was
it's
just
just-
more
That
of an
would be really
understanding
great
that-
in like the post Venture Bros era.
Yeah.
Make the henchmen.
Just see people's like stupid sob stories.
So good.
All right.
They're in
Well,
Paris, France.
Nostalgia out of the
Um,
way.
yeah, now that everybody's warm and bubbly, let's tie this this dwarf to a chair and torture him for hours.
Well, I was gonna make a suggestion. If no one wants to ask any more questions, we just throw them on the stairs.
Harvey Dent. Can we trust
it?
Can we get a
Recap.
like an image of like the dwarf tied to a chair, a la like Reservoir Dogs, and maybe Tick dancing towards him with a straight razor.
Well, I don't know
I
why.
would figure
came
Bartok would be doing that.
Tonight.
I got the feeling something.
Feeling that something ain't right.
Yeah.
Tick's just like over there, like in the corner on the ground.
I'm gonna make a tiny hut. That's what I'm doing.
Tiny
Tiny
Hut
Hut.
concerts.
My Mr. Pink.
Tiny Hut concert.
Mr. Blue was right there and everything.
I got Mr. Black. I got the cool one.
Right. You're Mr.
That's
Pink.
because I gave everyone names.
Wait, actually, hold on. Mr. Orange, Mr. Blue.
No, there was no black because that's the one they would all
No,
fight
that's
over.
the one. No. I'm Mr. Blue, Mr. Orange. What are you? Kind of. I guess. Okay, that's Mr. Pink. Mr. Purple.
If anything, I'd be Mr. Pink because that's Buscemi, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Mr.
And he's
White.
the-
I'm
like the
just seeing if we
squealy
actually
little
have all the
rat.
colors.
So we learned that bad things happen when you set foot on the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
What if
wait.
you
We did.
fly over?
We deciphered.
Yeah.
Context clues
Um,
of Draugr that haven't been deleted.
Yeah, I did clean up the battlefield a bit. There are several dead guys laying around. But Aladar did notice that
Yeah.
there were a bunch of dead dwarves that you guys didn't kill.
It was infighting.
Could have been.
Potentially.
They went
But
after
I
the
noticed that
dwarf.
they were all conveniently on the stairs. And they were all kind of lesser ranked, is what I'm assuming.
Are the doors closed?
Yeah, we
Around
closed
us?
all the doors.
Yeah, before we
Yes.
talked to him, the guy was real nervous about it.
Yeah, your captive warned you to keep the doors shut. Keep the
Because the ghosts,
ghosts
are up there.
or whatever out.
We have not asked him what he thinks is up there. Have we?
No.
No.
Do we have any other clues about what is up there?
No.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I had asked last week, Kai, about whether or not we would have found any gold or like small-ish jewels.
True.
Yeah, so maybe
I imagine if the
Leaning
Zorn
off
are
the
about,
map.
probably not.
Yeah, so sort of peculiarly, they don't have any small gems or spare coinage, aside from that one large diamond that you guys handed off to Tick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
My new son.
puzzle that one out or roll an investigation check.
That's which. Actually, wait, no. You.
I do put
If
the
you're going to
cloak
use that
on.
gem for your son, I can trade you 3 gems for that gem.
It's symbolic.
I hate you.
Dimjil would put the cloak on immediately in case that, blows up or anything like that.
Yeah, I realized
Too
last time we
too
kind of
pretty
just
to
looted all
not
the
do
items
that.
and didn't even try to check to see if any of them were magical.
This one, she's not.
Tell you what, because I'm not there and I can't see, I'm up against. We'll say that Krennet, knowing that the room is clear and that everybody else can go look and investigate stuff, will start to ritually cast detect magic.
Yeah, that's a smart
Nice.
move.
Yeah, Dimjil watches and then puts the cloak on.
I immediately drink out of the tankard, so we're just jumping in to see.
I hope this isn't.
Oh, there's the diamond. There we go. I was
Well,
just reminiscing.
Yeah, I
on
put it in one of your
I-
bags.
I having to navigate Tick's inventory.
We'll compare
Also,
and contrast our findings.
Krennet, I'm also giving you the contents of a Dweger spell book.
Sick. Okay, thank you. I will review that when I am downstairs and can look at the spell list.
Okay. Magic items.
And I also
And the
have-
advantage of detect magic also you can help defend figure out what's on top of that altar, at least what kind of magic.
This is true.
Yep.
Double
Okay,
useful.
so out of that list of items that you looted off the Dwerger, only the gold figurine
Of the elf?
Yeah.
It's mine, motherfuckers.
Damn it! I was really hoping when he said gold, he was going to end in gauntlet. I was like, "Fuck yeah, Infinity Gauntlet!"
It's the glove of can't hold things. So when you're wearing this glove, you can't hold anything.
Also, you can't take it off.
Yeah, well, because you can't hold it.
It makes you super
Yeah.
horny, and also it's got like 10,000 pounds of pressure grit.
It's a hydraulic press.
Dude, save it for Cthulhu Mythos.
Gauntlets of spaghettification.
Yeah.
So Credit will
I'm
look
not
over at the figurine and be
sure-
like, that figurine you care. glowing.
I stare
What
at
kind
it
of? Can I
intently.
sense what kind of magic it's putting off?
I'm looking up. I think it's gonna be conjuration. Is probably the closest.
Interesting. Conjuration. Why on a figurine?
Maybe it summons ladies.
Do you want me to identify this?
I think we tried to religion
should.
or history, like
Yeah, we did
suss
the
it out.
history on it. I don't
You
think
can just
I don't think we rolled very high.
You just cast
No.
identify in it. Just cast identify in it.
I don't
Well,
have
I have to
identify.
ritual cast.
Yeah, that's insane. We can ritual cast it.
Yeah, isn't that what you were
Ritually
ritual
cast
casting?
identify.
Okay.
If Aladar will let me.
Yes.
I mean, we usually we
Okay.
beat around the bush for like 35 minutes, and then we just cast identify. So
Well, we
So
were doing
Cran
a
will take
detect
10
magic
minutes and
to
ritually
determine
cast
what items were magical, if any, rather than
Mhm.
identifying
Identify-
one at a time for nothing.
that's true. That's true.
While Credit is
And,
ritually
well-
casting identify, Bartok's gonna walk over to the corpse that's not on the stairs but near it. And
the stairs.
yeah,
Seems like they've tumbled down the stairs. Perhaps there's like
and yeah, hell would make an ill-advised, or rather, unlikely investigation check to see if there's anything he can glean from it.
yeah.
There's stairs.
You can
Well,
do
he'll
that.
roll an 18.
Wow.
Our dumb boy is smart today.
It looks like this person,
They have some sort of
like
use,
they're
like to make you go up.
the maybe the top half of their body was crushed, either by just like a very strong impact or by being squeezed or something like that.
Oh Christ!
And then they were based on like a little blood trail, thrown or fell like down the stairs.
And do the other corpses that he can see in line of sight look similarly?
Yeah, they look similarly mangled.
Okay.
Ooh,
Some severe like blunt force
my-
trauma.
blunt force trauma.
My friends, there's something squishing dwarves.
Like they got
And
I don't know
the
how
other
they are squished.
the other notable features looking up the stairs are there's obviously the dead dwarves. There are two large statues of dwarven warriors, like stone statues that seem immobile. And then at the center of this dais is like a what appears to be just a large, solid block of clay.
Huh.
I don't like it.
And then
That's
there's
the
a
thing.
door like way at the back.
Can
I
I
wasn't-
check? One of these bodies is down here, right? Like not touching the stairs, so it's safe.
Yeah, Bartok looked at this one.
Could is there like remnants of clay on it?
You can investigate.
Yes.
Where
I
are y'all
use my
seeing
stupid
clay?
binocular goggles
How
because
do you
I look
see
for
this
remnants
clay?
of clay.
I can't see up there.
I can't.
Get taller.
Yeah, 25.
Damn.
Actually, yeah, you
yeah.
can barely see it.
Wait, let me stand on your shoulders. I'll look for you.
Yeah, from Dimjil's vantage point, it'd be maybe kind of hard to tell what it is, but Tick investigates the body, and yeah, like his upper body, his chest has been kind of crushed in, and you poke around at his face, which has been badly bludgeoned, and you see that like it looks like his teeth shaved off some clay.
What is it, Tick?
He likes
do
to
you
eat
make of it?
pottery.
What?
Wait. No. Well, originally it made sense that his diet consisted of mostly pottery. However, I'm thinking it's more likely that instead of a big trap, Tick pulls out a comically large like pipe that blows bubbles. The murderer, the culprit of this murder, is standing right there. And he points to the block of clay.
So, Kai, when Krennic cast Detect Magic, did he see anything coming from this, like up the stairs from that altar covered in clay?
Also, yes.
All right, I'm using
I-
a pearl power to get a spell slot back real quick.
I think that thing is going to turn into some sort of a golem.
I advise we don't fuck with it.
I'm gonna roll Arcana for what a golem is. I don't know if Dimjo would know.
I'm really curious
Nope.
as to what is beyond those doors.
What's a golem?
It's a small creature that collects a ring and gets really fascinated by it.
Mm.
Well,
Dimjil, do not listen to the bar.
we should.
What?
We have faced golems down here previously.
I didn't know
They come
golems
in
were clay.
they come in many forms. We fought in the bar a meat golem. Were you even there?
I'm just saying.
You were there. No,
I'm
you were
just-
upstairs being upset.
Is it?
A weeping
Yeah.
and a wailing.
She's like thinking back to what it was, and it's just like her mind goes like out into like an endless void where it's just like booming doom bass and infinitesimal tentacles. Stars and tentacles is awful.
I remember.
All right, so the stairs are trapped.
They probably set off some sort of a magical ward or something.
That's probably
Guarded
because
by
it's
some
probably
kind
they
of
got something real good back there in that door, right?
I mean, that makes
Only the
sense.
best treasure is guarded.
We can imagine that like they didn't get past that door though. They were stuck here at an impasse.
Are there like defensive wounds? Like them like I guess the biting down on the teeth thing or
That would be a
whatever on the
yeah.
clay that
Oh,
I guess
I
that's the
want to
definition of a
use
defensive wound.
I want to use my dwarvish stone cunning to learn about these stairs or to discern if the stairs are themselves built with like a trap maybe or
No, there we go. Just realized Discord bot wasn't working.
check related to the origin of stonework. I really want to look at these stairs if assuming they're stone to see like where the switch is or where the button is or
they look to be marble.
that's a kind of stone.
Yeah. But you are looking for traps?
Well, I
What
want to
about
see if
the-
like what I want to see if the bodies correlate at all to like pressure plates or something on the steps. Like, are their deaths related to where they traversed or like ascended the
certainly
stairs?
speak.
Right? Like, are the stairs themselves the sort of like device that awakens the monster? So this is less about whatever the clay is. This is about like which of these stairs looks like it activates or moves or is a mechanism or
Pick will instinctively fly up
God,
on
okay,
his broom.
8. I mean, it's still a 17, but God, it could be better.
Nothing about the stairs looks suspicious to you.
All right, stairs are fine.
I don't think the
Boopy
stairs are
doop
fine.
doop. But,
Why are we
real,
fucking with this? Why?
real quick, what'd the guy say? Don't go up to the door?
Altar.
I thought he said don't go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oops.
To Dimjil on the stairs.
No, I'm not
I don't know
past
why
the
we're
body.
fucking with it.
I
We
sort of
should- we should-
imagine Dipjeel's like doing like a tap routine, like up,
It's
like
like
not going to the top stair,
Putting
but
on the
like,
Ritz.
like dancing in the
go
rain
Yeah.
or something.
2, down
I just wanted to
1,
make sure we wouldn't get
left
ambushed.
1, up 4.
Like, do we have a reason to even want to go up here?
Look at the
There's a
Yeah,
door
I-
up there.
doors. Who is gonna get?
I'm all for investigating it, but let's long rest first. 'Cause I don't know you. I'm pretty spent.
I got a spell slot in me.
Are we able
A
to long
spell.
rest? I thought we
Hey,
like.
man,
killed
when
The
you-
bard has a
You
point.
have 2.
I
One
mean, we
is
gotta
not
deal with
that
the
good.
dwarf,
Hit
but
points.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what. Like, talk to the dwarf, interrogate him, and then
think
slit his
we
throat.
did.
I don't care, or let him go.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm not the charismatic one.
We took his book.
I
his
said to
spell
kill
book.
him. So
That's fine. We'll let him die on his own volition. I'm not gonna just like
Dimjil's the only one that can communicate
Stab
to
him in
him.
the throat.
So
Is the dwarf like conscious, awake?
look. We told him
Yes.
He
we
is.
told him
Does
if he
he
surrendered we
any common?
Wait, does he what?
Does he speak any common?
No.
No. Great. Bartok taps Dimshield and says, "Translate," and with one hand just lifts the dwarf up by
he's lifting you with his hand.
like the back of the
I see.
Excuse
Make him
me.
stop.
Excuse me. I don't know what you're
He
trying
says
to do
to
with this
stop.
dwarf.
I am not
If
cat.
if you want someone to watch the dwarf while we are sleeping, I will simply have his dead friends watch him while we're sleeping. That's easy.
I want
was
to
gonna
know
just-
what he knows.
Yeah, I was just gonna put him outside the door without his spell book and let him.
Oh my god.
No,
All right, we
do his
already
best.
we have already removed his spellbook. Okay,
Yeah,
we've removed his spellbook. Anything that counts as a focus, any components, right?
yeah.
And if he makes a move in our sleep, I will have four of his friends, currently dead, watch him, and we'll tear him up. And if he wants to make a move and be strangled by his previously alive friends, we can do that.
That sounds like torture, though.
Jim
But
Shield.
yeah,
No,
Jim
it sounds like a threat.
Ask him what happened to his friends on the stairs. I'm shaking him like a rag doll.
it-
8 feet
so
tall.
I asked him,
like-
"Did you see what happened to your friends on the stairs?" And then ask him about the clay. I think that maybe Tick would have shared the idea about the clay.
Yeah.
Yeah, ring like a bell.
Ah. Uh, yes, fools killed by altar.
I know it.
How? Could you be more descriptive?
It
He says they were killed
becomes
on an altar by
I
the
know it.
altar.
it becomes dwarf made of earth.
I know it.
It becomes a dwarf made of clay. They don't really have a word
So-
for earth. I think he means clay.
Dwarves don't have a word.
Don't
for
have a name.
Well, it translates to like cum mud, but like that's
it.
rude.
I think we need a new translator.
disgusting. Ask him what activates the golem.
So, what did you do to activate the golem, or what did they do?
I don't know. Walk around.
We could have you walk around.
I would rather not.
We'd learn a lot
He-
more
he-
that
he-
way.
Dangles his feet.
We learn a lot more about what activates it, I suppose. Did they have a spell? Did they stab the altar? Did they walk past it? Did they exist within 10 feet of it?
Probably that one. It's like, I
So something about proximity to the altar. That's a translation to
Ask him if you have a word for the.
our talking credit. To the
The royalty.
okay. I mean, I can just tell you.
No, actually, Ticket does have a reason for asking such a stupid question.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I think that Dimja would just tell you without having to go back and forth.
No,
with
no,
him.
you need to ask him.
Okay. Uh, the, the kobold wants to address you specifically. Do you have a royal thee translation that you prefer over, your standard? Like, if we addressed you as within the title, the capital the big T.
Uh,
When well, actually, I'm gonna wait till he answers, even though I don't know what he's saying. It's actually not important what he said.
mm,
The question is important. The answer is not.
It's
uh,
I just need his
100%.
his voice recorded. Then we can get into the server.
it's some biometrics. I will not negotiate with Kobold.
All right.
What'd he
It was
say?
translate, but not all right. Whatever.
What he
He misunderstood. I mean, it it seems kind of like going back to sort of like elementary languages, but you can just say you, hey you, the, and then you just hold your hands up a little bit higher, and it's sort of like a respectful way of saying it.
is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Tick rolls insight to see if the dwarf on that changes his I want Tick's going to see that with that answer if the dwarf changed any of his mannerisms to indicate that he would like be lying.
Okay. I'm
Mm.
going to roll deception. Well, 13.
Which is a total failure, by the way, because he didn't even answer the question metagame, but that was the game
Yeah.
plan. So I'm assuming that Tick is just going to believe that everything he said
Yeah.
is true then.
I mean, it
Well,
would
you can
be
roll your insight check.
I
Dimgil
mean,
does not like feeling like she's the translator. She likes
well,
when other people do stuff for her. So it's definitely the
Mhm.
like,
Mm.
ugh.
The lowest I could
Mhm.
roll on deception is 14.
Wow.
It's amazing.
It's great.
see, the goal was that what he's been talking so far, then Tick asks him basically a question that he can't lie about. And Tick wanted to
Yeah.
see if the actual nonverbal communication would have changed.
Yeah,
But
you need like a baseline, right?
yeah.
Okay. I
But
mean, I can help you with that.
no,
Like I
you
hold
just
this spell
lied to
book.
me.
I'll hold this spell book. You just did. You asked it dumb. That's all. Here's the spell book. Is this your spell book?
He nods.
And then I just look at Tick. Like, did you get what you needed?
Did
I
he
don't know,
tell you the
Kai.
truth?
If you want to apply that insight check.
He doesn't seem like he's lying to you.
And does any of his mannerisms now appear different than what he was telling Dimagil earlier?
No. Wouldn't say so, other than just being roughly like held up by this large
Oh yeah, that's right. The
Goliath.
shaking is throwing off all the nonverbal. Okay, well, Tick's convinced that they're not being led up shit creek.
But Bartok sort of holds the dwarf a little higher and asks, "Anybody else? Questions?"
Angry dwarf noises.
I'm very tempted to fire my hand crossbow from out of the thing into the dwarf
I don't.
because I just want to go to bed and you guys are being very loud.
All of the stuff that we looted, I guess like what I'm going back over, all the stuff that we have, presumably, was things that they found on this floor, like things that they looted.
Seems to be.
Um, I think what I want to ask him is, one, were you looking for anything in particular down here? You had quite the band, and then second, uh, where did you enter this floor? Knowing what kind of a place we're in, like where did you come from?
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The th-
Hi, Joe.
I guess I guess I have some more questions.
Okay, well, he can answer those ones first, I
Yeah.
guess. He says, we finally find Dwarf King tomb. What you have is what
Alright.
we plunder.
My eyes, Dimjil's eyes. Let me see if I can just hide. Oh, I can't even see that. I don't know. 17 trying to hide her interest, I guess. Suppress her interest.
Hmm.
Where's
I
the
mean, we're gonna
tomb?
kill him anyways, so.
We are. Yeah, but where is the tomb? And did you run into any complications there?
Mm, Yes, much complication.
Is it south or north?
I will show you if you do not kill me.
I printed out the player's map and I've been trying to like annotate what we found in rooms on it.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not going to kill you. I
He
promise.
looks around at the field of corpses.
Got Scouts on.
I like that. I'm
Hey,
not gonna kill you, and then
also
looks at the
some blood
we
barbarian
could.
strangling
apparently holding him.
We could. I'm not going to. I'm not going to like. She's not going to press his definition of like, if you leave me outside without a weapon, does that count as killing? No.
Mhm.
No, I'm not going to kill you after you tell us. Like, I mean, you got to have some sort of like sense of honor in sort of the reciprocal nature of prisoners, right? I'd hope that if you captured me, you wouldn't kill me if I asked for you not to.
Sure, if you
Obviously,
know
that's up to your
where
prerogative, but
valuable tomb is.
well, I mean, we got presumably what was of value, but we still have some interest down here. Now, can you, Tick? Did you have a map? Was that did I hear correctly?
Dick has the little map that he's been drawing in his cartographer set over the adventure.
That'll do. Yeah, because then we can see where he can maybe point to where the tomb is. And then I want to ask, where did they enter from? I can't remember if we asked that or not. Did they
Not
like?
not before now. You didn't know.
Okay, so the question would be, if we have the map, could you point to where? Yeah, where they entered the floor from? If it was a portal, if it was something else.
Yes. Come through portal. Uh, things good. Very very quiet. But then, spirits, endless spirits
The
attack, and the portals do not open now.
Was it the stalker, the shadow stalker? What was it called? Unseen stalker.
Metagame invisible stalkers.
That's the one. Yeah. Is that what he's maybe referring to?
Probably.
Pretty good bet.
Those are also probably the things that hunted me and Dimmy.
And is that the portal that it'd be weird if he entered under the dragon. So would it be? Is there another? If can you point on the map where they came in? Because I've got two marked on our map. Is there like a third portal on this floor?
Uh, we find many.
Okay. I mean,
Get
which
to
one?
Morgan.
Yeah, I'm gonna you
He
point. I'll write it
Activate your
in
keen mind.
on pencil, not pen, mind you.
oh, going to leave gray smudge.
So will you,
He-
in common.
that is
In
name,
common.
a gray smudge.
Yeah.
he says, "But why they do not work? Just lifeless stone now."
All right, she's getting like her sort of like serious like teacher eyes. Like it's like that's not the answer.
her
Look
Sith
over
eyes are
her
flaring up.
Yeah, that's not the answer.
glasses.
That's that is unhelpful. I think that's what she'll say. She's like, that is unhelpful at best and not going to earn you any gold stars.
He would like gold stars. He's a treasure hunter, right?
I suggest you be more helpful than that.
Lift him higher.
Remember, I said I would not kill you.
Yes,
At a
very
glance, Bartok just
vague.
perfectly.
Feels like technicality.
Keeping
Hang
in
on a
mind,
minute.
Bartok has 18 hit points, so his entire form is just covered in wounds. Many of them probably actively seeping. Like, he's horrifying when he's fresh out the bath. At this point, he's just nightmarish.
Yeah, can you like intimidate him? Maybe to be like, I don't know.
Unfortunately, that's still a charisma check, but I'm happy to try with
I
a.
mean, I can intimidate him for you since
There
you
you
can't
go.
really say. I mean, like you look scary as hell.
I'll offer a help action.
Yeah, I suggest you help. Your future sort of hangs in the balance of being unhelpful wins you a swift exit, let's say, from our sort of good graces in this sanctum of closed doors. You wouldn't want to find yourself on the other side, would you? And I'll roll
No.
intimidation with advantage. God damn. 19?
He's like he sees the seething anger in your dangerous eyes and is like, okay.
I didn't ask for your your the directions to your keep, you know.
You must understand there is grave punishment for people who betray our kin.
Yeah, she just looks around at like the bodies of his kin. It's like
Okay, good point taken.
we're probably not
Go.
that familiar.
Go.
we weren't here to enact that sort of punishment if that was coming to you. Let's say we're lost and we
what
want
is
to
wrong
leave.
with Wizard? What is he doing?
I don't know.
Kren has finished ritually casting Identify and has something that will move the quest forward.
Brilliant.
He has important information.
Ah,
Well, we still just need to point out the goddamn king's tomb, please.
and I think if I do this, you will kill me.
I'll kill you if you don't. So either
Well,
way.
bad deal either way, huh?
Damn it, he's got us there.
All right, so he's going to be unhelpful, Bartok. What do you say he's helpful to us in other ways then?
His skin looks warm.
Yeah, probably.
What does big man say?
He said, "It's too bad you don't have enough. It's too bad there's not enough leather on you to make a coat."
Strange.
Mr. Crennet, what should we
Yes.
do with him?
All right, so I think we
What's he
should.
been saying?
Well, he was sort of helpful, but that was just an illusion.
Did he say
Really,
anything about where these objects came from?
And Krenit suddenly eating a bagel.
yeah, he said that they came from the tomb of King Malair, which I would love to know where that is.
Fuck.
I also asked them where they entered. They entered from a portal that is now inactive, But when confronted with a map, he became
Well,
hesitant
he's
to
willing to
divulge
show
anything.
you. He's willing to show you the portal, or I guess where they originated.
On the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I need to find it. Hang on.
Dimjil,
Yeah.
did you ask them? Did you ask him if they knew what is through these double doors above the dais?
They could. I mean, I think we asked last week. They couldn't get past the clay dais. So
Do they know
I would
what is up
hazard.
there,
Do they
or are they
know?
just recklessly looting?
That's a good question. I mean, they aimed for this, but it also appears that they had gotten
Came for
the.
what? What's in through those doors?
I guess what I was trying to say is that it would appear that they were aiming for this door, but they had already found King Malair's tomb.
So
I
they
mean, like
thought
with how unhelpful he is about where King Malair's tomb is, it could be through those doors for all I've been able to find out from him.
if these objects belong to King Malair, I am interested in putting them back.
If did you identify what they are?
Well, none of them are magical, except for that one that Aladar is currently playing with over there like a doll.
And that's an elf. That's not a dwarf, right?
Right.
Yes.
Which is
Right,
probably
but
a
I think
key to
this
the riddle that
gauntlet
we got when we first came in here.
I think the gauntlet is probably belonged to King Malir, and I'm no longer interested in having it.
Why?
Uh, ancient gauntlet owned by a dwarf king, stolen by a dweger, just doesn't seem like a good fit. Not really my style. Not really on brand for old Krennet.
What is your brand? Having spider eggs laid inside you?
I
Hey,
mean, like
you
when you
tent gallery, keep
okay,
it down.
I she like I think philosophically she's just going through her head of like asking a question and then like decides about not saying it. But like, is it stealing when you take the body of something
Yeah, when they're dead,
and
it's
then
free. That's how it works.
yeah, but yeah, it's just sort of the like if the king is dead and doesn't need his stuff, doesn't the body sort of fall into that jurisdiction of like finders keepers?
A
You're thinking
necromancer would
this,
think
right?
so.
A necromancer would think so.
And again, you're thinking this. You're not verbalizing
No,
this, right? Okay.
she's thinking this.
Oh,
You
never
see
mind.
her like sort of start like to say something, but then just like, I don't
She's
want to
looking
know the
off
answer.
into
She's like, I don't want to know that answer actually.
yeah.
I think I know it. I just don't want to hear it.
So, what did this dweger say? Does he know that I'm willing to, I don't know, have his resurrected friends beat him to death if he doesn't
I think
cooperate?
yeah, I think he knows.
Okay, because that's an option. He could either we could give him a swift end. He could cooperate, in which case he could prolong his life, or I could have his friends beat him to death,
I think
which
what
I
it
think would be
comes
fun.
down to is like, where do we see his usefulness to us? I was hoping he'd point out where we could find maybe some like ambushes in advance on this floor or
Well,
another way out. I had asked where they came from, and he divulged it was through a portal. But
I'd say we can't trust him. Just kill him.
look,
I,
if I know anything about the Underdark from my readings, it is that there are drow and dweger in equal measure as an infestation down here. So perhaps he can tell us what his leaders are planning to do here in whatever part of Undermountain we're in.
do we know what floor we're on yet?
Certainly,
Like
we know there some royal
Not
houses
exactly.
of the drow
In
are
game,
beefing
you
over
don't know.
beef,
in
over
game,
turf.
we don't know. Okay, how would we? how would we go about finding what floor we're on? I suppose, like I mean, Tick would probably be the person to talk to.
What?
Keen mind, how
But like,
deep are we?
when you from this floor, does every floor have sort of like a walkable exit up to the next floor? You know, in the sense of like non-portal travel, because the portal really puts us in
Yeah,
a predicament of like find out where we are, like layer wise.
yeah. So up until this point, yeah, every level has had a footpath to the next one.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't know enough about this floor to really like intimidate him about what floor we're on. He's not going to. I don't know. I say we hold him maybe tied up, bound, gagged, like let him walk around with us for a little while, just in case, something does come at us. We have
And then
something
he
to
can
buy us
betray
some
us
time.
or
It
get
worked
away.
so well for poor Volcar.
I mean, it's not going to work super well for him. Doesn't he not have a spell focus? And
He can still
like,
cast spells.
well, okay. Do you
Gag
want
I
to
him,
like
could make
gag
that
bind
him
his
and
exceedingly
hand.
difficult.
bind his hands? Yeah, help me with like the spell casting here. I don't like. I still don't understand how I'm able to do it. Like,
He can make
can we
himself small, so any bindings will just slip off of him if he does that.
Okay, so
Just kill him. Or throw him out. I don't care.
well, I'm for throwing him out. I'm just saying, if
Throwing
he
him out
has
is going
some
to kill
sort
him
of
either way.
usefulness, yeah. Well, I told him I wouldn't do it, so I hold to that.
I will.
Yeah, Bartok. Yeah, man of action. I like you.
Yeah. All right.
Bartok
Well,
just tossing him out.
I'll let him know. I was like, well, it's been
We'll
decided.
make a move for the door, and unless Credit makes a move to stop him, we'll just
Yeah.
huck him.
I think we're through asking you questions, so you can be on your way.
I don't know what Dimjo's saying. Whatever they've worked out, they've worked out. I don't know.
Bartok opens the door and just hucks the dwarf out.
Well, you
Uh,
weren't here. I was like translating what I was finding out from him as best as I could.
Oh, I didn't know that you were translating. Okay.
Dublin,
I mean,
yeah.
I was listening. I just didn't know that you were translating all of this stuff.
It's hard just repeating it constantly, but
Yeah.
yeah, like the whatever conversation she had with him about like trying to find out like where the tomb is and whatnot, she would have relayed that. She wouldn't have kept that secret.
Yeah. Okay. Bartok tosses this dwarf out the door as he shouts in
wounded,
protest. He is very wounded.
Okay.
And what? No, stop. No! And close the door.
See ya.
Yeah.
Now secure it with an immovable rod just in case.
Good
Yeah.
thinking.
Hey, Tick,
Mm.
you got that big diamond, right? You put that in your bag of
Kai put it in the hole.
in the hole. Yeah.
I can
You-
only
you
assume
can-
the tick.
Into the tick hole.
Yeah, you can have it wherever you want it to be. I just
I
put
can
it.
just assume the tick just like threw it like a baseball into the storage unit.
Hey, yep.
A 1,000 gold
Crash.
diamond just shattered.
Do we know it's 1,000 gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dimjil would have absolutely been able to
You have
like
you actually have two people in the party that can.
Personally, I would love it if you just took that thing and smashed it for me.
here, now everyone can have one.
Because
Just add
that's
more
exactly what I
time.
need to cast Greater Restoration as Diamond does.
Yeah.
You need like a
100
coffee
gold
grinder.
worth. Yeah.
Diamond coffee grinder.
So does
The
that mean
French
if we
press
crush it
diamonds.
up, we get 10 of those?
Wait, what?
Potentially,
needs
if you grind it up.
He needs 100 gold's worth of crushed diamonds. So if we have 1,000 gold and we crush it up, worth.
Yeah, because I think
10
it's
each.
just sort of valued by size / volume.
We need
so
a
that
diamond grader.
kind of that makes sense to me.
Tick will use
Kinda-
the immovable rod to, like,
You
the door
lock in the
opens
door.
inward or outwards.
Outwards, technically.
Oh well, then what the fuck is the rod gonna do?
I don't know. There's probably handles or something you can put it on.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
There's, you can finagle something.
Dimjil wants to
You're
talk
you're
to
you're a
Tick
machine
about,
man. You figured out.
about holding that cloak that she's got with all the jewels. I don't remember if she said it, but like she's gonna let him know that it's like that Zorn stole her jewels. Like in oh, it was Aladar. Aladar and Dimjil took those jewels.
I didn't take
Aladar
anything.
you?
The ones
Could
out of
look
the
around
wall.
really shiftily.
I'm just she's not saying this out loud. I'm working myself through
Oh,
the
yeah.
memory of she needs a place to keep this safe because she saw Zorn and it took her shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly wear a bib ready to be eaten.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Tick, I need you to hold on to this
Hey,
and put it somewhere safe.
what do you have?
It's the cloak. Oh, no, I'm sorry, very fine, gem studded cloak.
Put it in your
And
bag
we-
of holding.
We determined with the identify spell that everything here is treasure except for the statue, the gold figurine.
Yeah, the statue does something.
But we don't know what yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aladar can't stop looking at it.
Does that give you like a school of magic when you do
Yeah, what did you say it was?
identify or something?
Conjuration.
Well,
Conjuration.
I'm waiting for
I think that's what I said.
my opportunity
Yeah.
here because Krennic has
I think this
approached
is it,
Aladar
probably.
inside the hut with the figurine, having cast Identify on it now,
This
and
is
is going to
probably-
tell Aladar what he has found.
What's my cool statue do?
Well, let
Uh,
me tell you.
well,
God
I'll
damn.
tell
Ends
you.
all life.
He's going to tell.
I don't think you should have this,
He's
Aladar.
going to tell. Yeah. Let me see that.
Kills everyone. Oh.
Okay, so this is not like a magic item in the strictest sense of the term, but it seems like it's a piece of a magical thing.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Well, I'll hold on to it for now. Stuff it in my bag of holding.
It can probably activate some kind of magical effect.
Or it'll make me a nice 25 shiny coins when I get up topside.
True.
But,
Dimjil, the dwarf, before you tossed him, would have said, just if you want to put it on your map that you're keeping track of, they came through a portal over here.
Where's over
If
here?
you see
Oh,
that
okay.
bubble on
That's
the
not
map,
far.
I got it real quick. That is to the east.
Yeah, it's like a couple
It's not
rooms east
far,
of where you
yeah.
currently are. Yeah.
Rooms over. And it's that little round. Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
Blood there. That's not good.
All right, but he also said it was off now.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all off.
And-
None of them
and
work.
Because it requires a true dwarf, which you are.
No, it requires us to solve this riddle.
What is the riddle?
I show you the paper I showed everyone before.
I look in
portal?
Discord to see
Yeah.
the riddle.
Yeah, I remember.
Elven
this.
gates I have placed, but one only departs. The secret key lies encased. You hold the mountain's
Ah.
heart, and if you need a helping hand, old Malar here to
Yeah,
guide
sweet.
you.
Gotta get to
Find
the
him where
tomb.
the
but
four
it-
guns
Gotta
stand.
get to Malaire's
guarding the
tomb.
secrets.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. The statue is the key.
Which
Potentially.
statue?
Well, because the riddle said Elven gates, and if
We
you
will
need a
sleep
helping
better
hand,
if we all sleep. I mean, we will
And if
think
you-
better if we all
hold
sleep.
on. And if you need a helping hand, isn't the elf?
Old Malar is the dwarf king, not elf.
I know, but the gates are Elven. Is what the riddle said.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the statue.
That's 11. No, we're not
Statue
elven.
is an elf, right?
Is Dimjil in character misreading this?
11
I-
gates?
Yes.
Oh, I just misheard you. That's what it was. I heard Elven. I'm sorry.
I may have said elven. That might have been my
well,
bad.
you got to enunciate.
You can read your own damn note because you got one note
I
earlier
can't
that didn't show
fucking
us it.
find it.
He's
I
like, you're a
can't find it.
bard.
Aladar?
I'm also drunk. I've been drinking since you started interrogating.
I can't find it. There it is. I got it now.
This tankard's probably got lead in him. I don't feel so good.
This elven doll
Painted
is
yellow.
magical.
Not
But I
a
don't know
doll,
what
it's a
it does.
statue.
It's a doll.
It's an
Her name's
action
Brittany.
figure.
And I've been combing her hair.
I still think the statue is the key.
Potentially. But we don't know anything until we know where it goes, so here he is.
It's magical, but it doesn't do anything because Kai has not said that it does anything.
Who's Kai?
So
Who?
try to attune
God.
to it. Maybe
No.
Maybe don't try to attune to it. Maybe it gives you sexy dreams.
I already
Try
had
that's
to
sexy
attune to it
guaranteed.
and
dreams.
find out.
Wait, it doesn't look anything like the statue that we ran into already with the sword, right? The one that we opened the door with.
Hmm.
Is it the same?
I think that's a
Like,
different
no.
floor.
I know it's a different floor, but it's
Yeah.
not like the same deity,
It's a
right?
good
That-
question, but no, this doesn't seem to be
Round anyway.
styled to resemble those other statues
It
that you
would
see.
be different. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it just seems
I mean, it's gold. I can't see skin color difference in gold. Come on.
Tim Jill's colorblind. Cool.
If it's we're all gold under our skin, so
I am gold. You know that, right?
yeah, she like cuts her skin open and you just see like it's just crystals and gold, like T2.
What the
The
fuck?
fuck is
I'm
wrong with
kidding.
you?
Tim Jill, this is
Jesus
not good.
Christ.
You have a serious condition.
I'm
Get
here
the
to
tent
protect
This might be the
Sleep.
most advanced form of diabetes I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Okay, if she dies, we gotta bring her body up top. You know that, right?
Because of the crystals?
Yeah, because of the crystals.
Yeah.
Because she's
I mean,
our
because we gotta give her a
friend.
noble burial. She's a
Because
noble, right?
she's a friend.
Body works.
So long rest.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Sounds like the plan.
I'm
Then we
going to
can
click-
fuck with Clay Golem.
I'm going to click long rest. Yes. Yes.
Do we want
Uh,
to watch or anything?
Yeah, do you guys want to set?
I should. I mean,
can
I'm just gonna go
create a
sleep through
watch
the whole
for
thing.
us.
So you guys do a
Perfect.
watch.
Love that.
Can I create a watch
Lots of
for
horses
us?
around.
Sure.
You can, yeah.
There's so many. Like
Okay, so Krenna will use the last 2 level 3 spell slots.
Don't
to res-
don't use it on the leader lady. Doesn't have any weapons.
It doesn't matter if she's a zombie. All zombies don't have weapons.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Uh,
Actually, we
so
never
he'll
talked
just
about her
look-
crossbow. Did she have a special crossbow of any kind?
The crossbow itself, no, but it did have poison bolts.
Oh, I'll take those.
So Krenna will create 4 dwarven zombies and post them up sort of not right in front of the hut, but sort of I'd say like right here.
Yeah, one in front of every door, and then like one kind
Uh,
of staggered.
Because before, like, he realizes that they weren't, the last time he had zombies watch a door, they weren't all that far away, and they got mysteriously
Oh.
killed in the night.
Hmm.
Oh, well, you're zombies.
Oh, wait a minute.
How many? What's the deal with these poison bolts? How many do I get?
I'll take a turn, like a shift watching if we need to.
They don't sleep, so it's no need.
Are we good?
You
Yep.
said you wanted them in front of all the doors?
Well, somebody said they wanted them in front of all
Yeah,
the doors.
it's whatever Brennan wants because
Whatever.
they're his zombies.
Yeah, what do you...
I can't
What's
control them, but let's put one over. We'll put one over here. And we'll
Zoop.
put one over here.
Zoop.
And we'll put one sort of in the middle of the room here. Like right,
Zoop.
yeah, like right there. That's good.
Right.
And I will give one a little bell from Dimjil's hair.
What?
Fuck it.
Just pluck a bell from Dimjil's hair and give it to the zombie. Say, ring this if you see anybody.
Tiniest
You
little
say a
bell.
bell from my hair?
I did.
I don't have bells in my hair.
That's why you've sucked at sneaking this entire campaign. Come on.
No, it's
The
the
bells in.
armor. I imagine it's the
It's the
shield.
bells. The bells in your
Loud
hair.
fucking shield I have. Clang, clang.
Loud.
Loud ass shield.
Reindeer jingles that you've got in there.
I wanted to ask about the bells, but I thought it'd be rude.
It is. You really shouldn't ask about it. Rennet.
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
I didn't ask. I merely plucked.
That's even worse.
She could deal with one less. So a zombie may ring and alert us.
No,
You don't
it's
know
so
what
that
bells mean. Bells mean a lot of things when you have a certain
Alright.
number of them.
you put them on someone in the weeks leading up to their marriage to sort of proclaim their virginal approach.
Getting married?
And so you can keep an ear on
I have two
people to
problems with
make
that
sure they're
statement
not
so
being
far.
too lewd.
She took a day away from her wedding.
I
You
thought
still think you're getting married?
Pocket it
And
was
you're still a virgin with that mouth?
She's like, I mean, like you're getting double eye lasered right now.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
know. She
bed.
turned
Aladar,
down
hold
my
me.
advances.
Hold on, I'm gonna do another deception. See if I can hide disdain.
Make a hide disdain check.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do an
No, it's
insight
hide
check.
disdain. I got Dane for you.
Okay,
Now
well,
hide disdain.
my insight is 17 in this
Doesn't
regard.
Dane
so-
actually have a different meaning?
It does, yeah, because they're spelled differently. I think Dane is spelled like rain,
Yeah.
like a king.
Okay. Somebody mentioned that they wanted to also kind of stay up, even though you guys are.
That was
Sometimes,
Dimjil.
Krenet, we hold to tradition.
You gonna take
Merely
that?
for the fact of a cultural sort of togetherness around ceremony and ritual.
You gonna take that? From a dwarf with bells in her hair?
Bells, dude.
She's gonna
bells.
like turn and like her hair will do the little like the haughty what's it called?
Hair swish.
Yeah, swish of the hair, just whoosh, jangle, jangle, jangle.
You know, if that wedding's ever off, you know, and you want to roll around, you know, I'm not that far.
What do you have to offer?
A night of sensual passion you'll never forget.
That's not enough.
All right, well, fucking can kill a guy for trying.
You tried. Aladar, do you think if I cast Feign Death on myself, she'll stop talking to me?
No, but I'll start spooning you.
Thank
Wait a minute, did
you.
somebody try to
I
kill
just,
you for trying?
I just don't.
Wasn't
I
that a
don't
whole
get this kind
thing?
of good sleep without Ham here to like hold me, or to
Try
hold. I
Tick.
guess that
I
was
know
the
he's a
big
little
spirit, man.
greasy, you know.
I mean, it's not that I don't. The thought hasn't occurred to me in a few days in the dungeon, and I'm dirty enough to. It's. I don't know what to do with the tail.
Stuck it between your legs.
Yeah, but it's spiky. You know,
These inventions are actually
it's
really
my
freaky, I
sensitive
just noticed
skin.
that.
You know.
I think Dimjil's using her jewelry toolkit to like sketch the gem shapes and cuts and facets that they found on the cloak and the fatty diamond.
Okay.
How many bolts were there?
5.
5. I have no idea what they do.
They hurt things.
They
Poison.
would be but let me.
I kind of like the
Type
idea
of
of
poison
not
on there.
knowing and just shooting them, and then you just tell me what they do.
You
I
could
just go,
always
these are probably pretty good.
You could always just lick it.
It's like that, the deadliest poison never known on my knife, and then he like licks the knife and
I think
dies.
that D&D has allows a rule for tasting poisons before you or anything before you actually consume it.
I ain't doing that. I'm not putting
You
a
realize it is a poison of instant death.
Mhm.
Yeah, most of them are like, yeah, you can just take a little tiny taste of this thing to deduce what kind of
And you have
potion or
diarrhea
whatever
for
it
12
is, but,
hours.
yeah, seems really risky with poisons though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is an interesting problem that we
76.
hasn't come up. Where have we been going to the bathroom in here?
It's one of those
Portable.
adventuring, like, unspoken rules where you just don't talk about it.
You just don't.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see
You've
that
got-
portable hole for a second. Sharon, what are you doing with it? Nothing.
It's fun to bring up when like you realize that they don't address it in movies, but then you realize they don't address it in movies because it's not usually that interesting.
No. I think a
Right.
scene where characters need to shit is not interesting. Why video
mean,
games don't have bathrooms either.
Any horror game
wait,
worth its
what?
salt will have a bathroom.
Lots
Why,
of
what
lots of
doesn't?
bathrooms in games. Always
Yeah.
check
Oh,
your toilets.
Duke
There's-
Nukem?
Oh, absolutely. But like there's a ton of games
What
that
if it
just
was all
don't.
bathrooms?
Stories happen.
You know?
Yeah.
also,
yeah.
Silent Hill famously has a ton of bathrooms in it.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm not saying there's none. I'm saying that like a ton of games just ignore it because it's like
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
You don't have
yeah.
a bathroom meter. You constantly
Pooping is not a core.
Yeah, imagine GoldenEye if you had a
aspect of
shit
many.
meter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to poop. Stop slapping me. Jesus Christ. Proximity mines. Bullshit.
That one new
Well,
game that has a
proximity
shit
mines
Talking
meter.
about peeing. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Postal?
No, it's called like Entropic something factor.
Hmm.
It's a game that
rings
plays
a
a lot
bell.
like Half-Life 1, but like it's co-op and you have to like run around a facility and build like
Ooh,
I tried it.
yeah.
I didn't love it.
It's one of those like I want to keep an eye on it because I bet it'll get a lot better.
I really I hated the combat, and that was the like deal
Yeah, it's
breaker
pretty
for me. It was
bland.
like I don't like this. The crafting was kind of fun, but
Yeah, I like the concept a lot, but
I love
No, no.
proximity chat. I think that's super fun.
yeah.
yeah.
Do you
I like the
it?
idea
I
of
an
like
idea of
you can't just talk in Discord like come save me. You have to like
Yeah.
scream and hope someone comes.
And hope
know?
that they're in earshot.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what kind of poison it is, or do you
Yeah.
so it should be wyvern poison.
Okay.
which
Just to make
is,
it simple.
Yeah, 76. I guess DC 15 con or take 76.
We should copy it and put it in the notes of the item.
I'm sure there's like I mean, the nice thing about Rotherham is he usually had poison bolts. So you could just almost just like smell them, just like, too alkaline.
He's like a sommelier, but
Mhm.
for bizarre poisons.
I went for the poisoner's kit. Kind of miss that sometimes, but
Yeah, it's cool.
They're fun.
fun.
Add to equipment. Well, now at least I have a few bolts to shoot at people. Not that I'll hit them.
But if you do, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. And it retains the poison if I miss, right? Isn't that like a thing or no? Or is it vague?
I think it does.
As long as the bolt itself isn't lost, but you got a 50-50 chance.
That's true. So I have to shoot twice to make sure I get one back, and if I missed, I get one back. That has poison.
Pretty much, yeah. But
I just forget I have a hand crossbow. The range on it kind of sucks. For someone that wants to be like 90 feet away.
It's not far, but that's because it's a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Can get you a big, gigantic, heavy crossbow like Tyrion Lannister. Okay, so Dimjul, as you as your friends are drifting off to sleep, and you are sketching these gems. You have like a sketchbook or something? Is that what?
I think that, I
That's like
mean,
a
I'm just gonna
diary?
say that she has it with the gem cutters
Do we
toolkit.
need paper and parchment?
I mean,
Don't take it from him.
I can look in my inventory. I'm just saying, I think that maybe would be something included in gem cutters kit. I have an ink pen, an ink bottle. I have a book. It says
Yeah, parchment's pretty cheap.
that's probably a book might contain. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
this just says book, so this is going to be a sketchbook.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're sketching these gems.
Make some peace with for Krenit. I'm gonna give Dimjiel at one of those folding birds and tell her she can ride her husband.
On the
Be
what?
one of those
Hmm.
magic flying
The
birds.
paper.
Paper birds.
What's this do?
You write the guy's name on it. Supposedly, it'll make it to him.
Amazing.
Provided it doesn't get, snagged along the way and whatnot, therefore.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Let me see if I'm gonna roll a con save. Yeah, she would have hugged you. She would have hugged you.
He would have.
I mean, she hugs you, but yeah, maybe the crying. Just
Holds it
you're
together.
in her emotional resolve, but she's not letting it show.
Grant's
Thank you,
just
Okay.
cranky and tired. You know how he is.
I mean, how much it was. I'll pay you back. I
Don't
promise.
worry about it.
I'm,
Lost your
I'm
gems. We'll
cranky
call
and
it
almost
even.
uncomfortable.
I did. I gotta get one of those little bags that Tick has.
I gotta get like a Tempur-Pedic. My back is killing me lying on the snow.
We have
Does
bedrolls.
Tick have
You're
room for
telling
a
me.
Tempur-Pedic bed?
I'll tell you the secret,
his-
Oh, you
Alvar.
know I do.
You find yourself a marble slab. Those
There we go,
always
that'd be
feel
nice.
softer. It always feels softer. I got a couple of notes about my my morning TED talk. I think I might talk about marble.
the
Marble and
benefits
you.
of
Marble and you, the adventurer's headrest.
uh
For her, it's like putting practical knowledge to all the shit she had to learn growing up. And it's just like,
yeah.
hey, wow, it turns out this stuff was bull crap.
So some time passes. Dimjil is the only one up. Doing some drawings. And then you hear a door
God damn it.
slowly come ajar.
All right, I'm going to kick at least one other person this time. Just so if it's a Zorn, and I have some backup. Who, Bartok. I pick you.
Well,
I
if,
choose
well, if
you.
we're, well, if we're all in the thing, it can't see us potentially.
I know, but I need at least visual backup. I need corroboration.
Well, you should also be in the tent. What I'm saying.
So you like come into the tent and rouse Bartok.
Wait, what?
You're not in the
You
tent.
come into the tent and rouse
Oh,
Bartok.
when we do the watch, we're not in the tent, is what you're saying.
No, you should
You
be
can
in
be
the
wherever you want to be. Just
tent.
your
You can see
character
out of the tent.
currently.
It makes you invisible in here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what I thought. I'm waking
But
someone.
you're not
else
in
up.
the tent, is what I'm saying.
In the game, right?
Yeah, you are
Correct.
not in the tent.
Okay. Well, sorry, man. I have a
That's all I
pen.
was saying.
I have a
It doesn't
pen
really
and
matter till combat,
I
right?
have a pen and it fell
But it
apart.
could matter right now.
It could. You're right. You're right. I misunderstood, Sleepy Aladar. Go back to sleep.
Drunk Aladar.
Yeah, so
You're not in the tent.
All right, so you're
Okay,
trying
we're in the tent now.
to wake a hibernating bear. Cool.
Sorry.
yeah, I imagine he snores quite a
Okay,
bit.
so
he sleeps.
I wasn't really paying it. I was in the plate space of the mind, whatever it's called. What door was creaking? I see
This
it
one
now.
over
I guess.
here.
Yeah,
You just
that one creaks open.
you hear it. It's
don't.
not thrown open or something, and I wish there was a way to kind of like partially open doors in Tales of Fire, but you just you kind of you hear the stone kind of grind open just a little bit.
All right. So yeah, she grabs Bartok. Bartok, did you hear that?
It's like somebody's trying to sneak in.
Bartok, did you hear that?
Wouldn't the undead do something about it?
Bartok, did you hear
I
that?
don't
Can
Bartok.
Bartok make a perception check? See if
Yeah,
he
you can
hears.
look around, listen around.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
do
if 12
have
is it. Although a
your
passive perception.
yeah, your
check.
passive is 15, so
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
What is it? I mean, what is it?
Yeah, you pick up what Dimjil's putting down, that there is a door breach over on the eastern side of the room. Did Krenit's zombies have any instructions about watching the door? Like,
Guard the door and make noise if they can tell something is coming in. That
guard
would have
door,
been
make
the.
noise.
Oh yeah, that was
Uh,
the bells.
So it would have been it would probably would have been either zombie noises or them banging like whatever rough instrument they have in their hand, like against stuff.
Yeah.
would they do
Would
that just
I?
for the door opening? They don't see anything.
The door opening denotes that something has opened it, but I can roll a check to see if the zombie. Well, we can look at the zombie int and have them make an intelligence roll or a wisdom check, depending on which one you think that falls under. For instructions,
Uh,
is it them being
it's really
wise
just
or
up to
them?
you. Like,
Well, I'm saying like you know, I don't know. Maybe they're zombies, man,
Are-
and they do follow the instructions I give them, but like this is like to what degree? Like, what is the um um to what degree of credulity do they follow these
No,
things? So intelligence would be a -4, but wisdom would only be a -2.
they're
Mm,
not really known for being free thinkers, is the thing, right?
yeah.
So
I'll let Krenit make a check to see how specifically you dialed in these instructions to account for perhaps this very scenario.
okay, so we'll have credit make a intelligence save.
Sure.
Okay, this is crazy. Just this is from me being a level 1 cleric. My wisdom save, which is a lower score, is much higher than my intelligence save
Interesting.
Because
Hmm.
of cleric.
because of cleric.
Yeah.
Love potion number 9.
Okay. So you
Did not.
probably told them if you see
Make sure I didn't
anything,
see anything.
make some noise. And they don't see anything.
Yep.
No, you stay here.
In
and
my
guard.
defense, I was tired. After raising these zombies, all I had left was level 2 spell slots.
But so even though the zombie doesn't raise the alarm, Dimjiel and Bartok are aware that something is happening.
Yeah, I keep
Uh,
Bartok awake.
Bartok draws teary eye and says, "Do you see anything?"
No, the zombies aren't doing anything. What
Do
are they?
you see-
What were they supposed to do?
Oh,
Oh, are you out of the tent now?
You woke me to guard.
Well, you can see through the tent.
Oh,
You're
whoops.
not. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right.
He slashes a hole through the
Yeah.
other side to come back in. The sword says, I don't see anything noteworthy.
Would he? Oh, I
Mm,
mean, Dimjo doesn't hear that, right? That's in his head.
Correct.
teary eye sees nothing.
Just
Could close the door.
Are you sure you didn't imagine it?
ancient stone, which perhaps is untrustworthy in its own way. He gets all philosophical on you.
Oh, of
Like
course.
marble. That's a stone you could trust.
And it's soft.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. My talk. It's this one stone you can't trust. Man. She like scratches
Conflicting
that
TED
title
Talks.
out. Marble, the stone you can't trust. Well, fuck. Bart, I mean, did we? Okay, in this amount of time, would we have healed at like any bit?
No,
Okay.
this is like an hour and a half into your rest or something,
Mm,
Okay.
maybe even less.
All right. Breaking protocol. I'm kicking Krenit awake. I mean, gently.
What? You
Krenit.
dwarf?
Yeah.
Why are you not sleeping?
Well, your zombies aren't. I mean, your zombies aren't doing anything. All right. I got
Okay,
Bartok
and
awake.
I'm sleeping.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm not about to go close the door that just swung open, and your zombie's just standing there. Can you
Why
tell him to
didn't
do
you
it?
lead with the door opened?
I did. I said 8 times, but you didn't
No, you
wake up.
just said my zombies weren't doing
That's the
anything.
first
I was
thing
like,
you
that's the
heard.
point.
That was all you heard.
Ugh. Okay, hold on a sec. And Krennic will close his eyes and command the zombie
Are you going back to
to
sleep?
close. No, just no. Just hold. Don't say anything. It's hard enough in the dreariness of the shaking the sleep. Hold on. And Krennic closes his eyes and commands the zombie to drag the door shut. That is, if the door is open, to close it. So he will command this zombie over here to shut the door.
What if something invisible flew in?
And like Krennic looks at Bartok with teary eye in his hand. It's like, ask the goddamn sword that talks to him. I don't know. It seems to be able to see stuff. Do you want me to? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go out and cast fireball in the room?
As
can't.
you're deliberating and the zombie shuffles forward to shut the door, something very suddenly knocks it backwards with great force. It goes flying back into the room. The
Did you hear
doors
that?
swing open, much more, much more openly. The doors are open.
My God, did you see that?
No, I can't see out of the hut.
And
Thought we
now,
could see
Can't
out
see
of
out
the
of the
hut.
hut.
That was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, now I'm
Yeah.
confused.
It's a one-way hunting blind. You can
Yeah.
see out, but things can't see in.
Yeah, we're invisible technically on the inside.
And
It's a one-way in. Everyone can see us. We can't see out.
Yeah, it's really worthless. I don't know why they made it this way.
You mentioned that we'd been asleep for like an hour and a half.
something
Are
like
we
that.
counting that as a short rest?
I suppose it would count.
I
Even
don't
though
think
this
so.
is supposed to be.
Because
combat and
it's the equivalent of interrupting the long rest. So
Yeah.
Never mind then.
So you mentally
But
sit down for a long rest. You're interrupted.
Are we counting short
yeah,
rest or not?
it is funny because you would think that one would lead into the other, but
just think of it this way: you're like a short rest, you're like cleaning your wounds, you're sitting down, you're like a
Yeah.
long rest, you're sleeping. You know,
All right. Which of the
Uh,
hands do we
you're
just go
doing
back to sleep?
functionally different things.
Do we just go back to sleep and pretend this didn't happen?
well,
Okay.
when the zombie gets flung, Tirulai goes, "Oh, that's not good."
Right? Thanks,
It
Terioli.
seems.
Certainly not good. Do you
It
see
seems.
anything now?
It seems that they are back.
Eh?
Yes, those wispy wind creatures.
Ah, the wisps have returned.
Really quick. Did
On
really
guard,
quick.
friend.
Did they have like blind sight? Did they have? I'm trying to remember. Did they? No, the Zorn had.
The Zorn did.
Zorn had like blind sight.
We have no
What is
idea
that?
whether this thing could see us or not.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Do you want to stay put?
What Bartok? What is it? What is it?
So Krennic will start having the other zombies like move towards the door, and the zombie that got knocked down will get up and just like watch as these other sort of zombies start to migrate that way. Let's see here. We did not do a short rest, so I cannot use arcane recovery.
I will cast a spell. I'll cast something. Can I throw my little glow stick and cast Sickening Radiance, like where the zombie is?
Yeah.
Hey, that's good thinking.
It's a 30-foot radius sphere.
Sure is.
That is a big
It's pretty sick,
sphere.
man.
It's a pretty sickening radius.
Dude, it's not sick yet, but it's about to be sick.
Oops. Wait, what just happened? Hang on. 30.
Yeah, that's thereabout. That's pretty much it. It's like land at his feet, you know.
Ooh, green color. Love that.
Little
You
crystal.
want it on
glow
the
stick.
zombie, or it doesn't
That's
really matter,
fine.
honestly?
It's fine.
Okay.
When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, so we didn't roll initiative, but that terminology sounds like it. So it's a con saving throw or take radiant damage, suffer exhaustion, and then emit a dim greenish glow in a 5-foot radius.
Okay. So even though we're not technically in combat, we'll just say that, like,
I imagine if anything
if
else
a
comes
turn
in
passes,
at this point, right? Yeah.
right? As long as you're, what's this last a minute? Radiance lasts a minute. Is that right?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Jesus.
Sickening radius lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's an area denial spell for sure.
That is crazy. Okay, so wow, this glowing semicircle sort of fills the room, almost half of the room. And let's see here.
So the con 19 saving throw if they're in it or moving into it.
Yeah, they would technically be starting their turn there, so we'll just say that.
Mhm. Just posted the text just for quick context.
Yeah.
I saw that just side note, I saw Chrome, if you use Chrome as a browser. I got confused the first time I did it, but it's letting you like install like websites as an app now, so you can open it sort of separately from Chrome. So I have like
Weird.
5e tools as like a sort of like a start menu thing that I can just
Oh.
pull up, and it works kind of like, Wikipedia at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you just
Huh.
I just click on like a shortcut, the 5e tools, and it just blasts open. It doesn't have any of the other Chrome like window navigation, but it just works as if you're on the site like Chrome.
Interesting. Okay. Well, so the sickening radiance highlights, outlines the presence of yet another invisible stalker. And I guess this zombie also needs to make the check, right?
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't really feel bad for it though, but it does kind of like bring a problem to sort of how we guard the door again afterwards, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Perhaps. Krenna, do you want to roll for the zombie, or you want me to?
I think the
Can
dwarves
you roll
tournaments
for
will
the-
draw that bridge
Will
when we
do.
pass over it.
Wow, with 19.
Okay, yeah, -4.
Well, that's a problem. You did
Oh.
save and then you didn't.
Well, that's the zombie stats. You know?
That's okay. He did
Wait,
real good until that
what's
-1
Where are they getting the -4 from?
or 4.
That's the zombies intelligence score.
Oh, this is a Constitution save, though.
That con.
Oh, well then don't worry about that.
Yeah, they got a 16 plus 3. So
Wait, we just make the DM
okay.
roll for you.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I thought for some reason I thought there was intelligence involved.
The DM
Oh,
is never wrong.
all
No, I'm more
good.
saying that Kai rolls fucking 19s like crazy.
Yeah.
No, it kind of rolls just as bad. He just has to roll more
Unless
often.
he's a player.
Yeah.
Yes,
Get ready for the
Uh,
12 rounds of missing. Let's go back to Starfinder. How was that, Kai?
Hey, he will be back in Star Wars before long, and you will watch what happens when a DM becomes a player. It is a curse, well documented.
That's why Kai's gonna have
Um,
all saves, so he doesn't have to roll anything.
Yeah. Yep. Actually should be a good mix of both. But anyway, so the zombie saves, and
The
that's the one
magical
downside
ghost
to
spirit
Sickening
doesn't.
Radiance. Is if you save, there's no half damage. It's just fine. So
That
yes,
is true.
the thing fails. Do you want to roll the damage for it?
Yeah.
The radiant.
I will roll. I will take a risk and just roll. Okay. It doesn't let me do it.
You're a
in the
mad
little
lad.
Shortcut here. It's just kind of fun to see the rolls come up in games sometimes. When it's
I mean, we're gonna
something
probably have to do that for Star Wars, so
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
yeah, that's right,
unless
huh?
there's a better option, I'll just build another roller to use.
I'm actually
but
gonna go. I'm gonna go against my own better judgment and just roll right here so we all see it on the board.
just right in the middle.
Right there.
Gadoosh.
Well,
1, 2, 5, 10.
my
Kind of crap, but
it's it's something.
could be worse. Okay,
Bad.
18.
I
And
think the
it's a
last cure
one-
wounds I did was like a level 3, and it was a 1 and a 1 and a 2.
It's a 1 level of exhaustion as well,
Mhm.
and it's lit.
It is lit. It
Wow.
is so lit. But it
It's so sick and rad.
it passes through this the aura and sort of comes to a stop like at the edge of Aladar's adequate hut.
Great.
And this thing, it's sort of swirling incorporeal form, highlighted by the radiance still.
I fucking hate it.
It's sort of looking like it knows that its quarry is here, but it can't reach it.
Did anyone else have nightmares from Darby O'Gill and the Little People?
I don't know what
No,
that
I
is.
don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's an
That
it's a
sounds
Disney
familiar.
movie about like an Irish like leprechaun, like a guy who finds like some leprechauns, but there's like a banshee in that movie, and it scared the living shit
I've
out of me as a
heard
kid.
that. I've
It
heard of that banshee.
fucking freaked me out.
Huh.
It does not look scary now, but
When you're a
God.
kid, it's different, right?
It's like Large
Yeah.
Marge or something.
Yeah.
It was worse than Large Marge at the time. I'm seeing if I could find like a video clip, but
It's like when I was a
Man.
kid, there was the scene of Alvin and the Chipmunks, the like cartoon where they had like a wax Dave figure, their guardian, and he like melted, and it scared the shit out of me.
yeah.
And then I looked at it as an adult. I'm like, oh, it's just kind of bad animation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Funny
But when
what
you're
kids find disturbing.
especially on
Right?
like bad TV, like a real old TV and
I was really scared of much as a kid, like besides real things.
Well, as long as we're
Oh,
all admitting things
Sean
like this, I
Connery
might as well
was in
add.
this movie too, by the way.
What are some of Mike's fears?
I'm half circumcised. Wait, what?
The monster from Elmer Fudd's Halloween movie.
Elmer Fudd.
I'm not
No,
familiar.
Elmer Fudd. Sorry, that's hold on,
Ernest
hold on a
Scared
sec.
Stupid?
Ernest?
Ernest Scared Stupid. Thank you. Yes, the monster
Okay.
from Ernest Scared Stupid
The troll.
kept me up,
That's
kept me awake at
justifiable.
night.
Dude,
Yeah, dude, that
for
was
this is not
years.
to belittle
I was
you,
just
Mike,
gonna
but
say that would have
Tavish's
been
favorite
mine.
movie. That's Tavish's favorite movie.
Favorite
Like,
My brother
movie?
loved it.
Yeah, he loves that movie so
It's
much.
stupid. I love
I've
it.
It's
seen it
great,
so
but
many
holy
times.
shit! As a kid, I had so many nightmares about that troll.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like
Scared the
I
fuck
really
out of me.
thought about keeping a super soaker full of milk next to my
Yeah.
bed just in
Yeah.
case that fucker came for me.
There was
Amazing.
this old
Ah.
VHS my
I
family
actually
had.
still hate it. That's
Oh, that's even better.
Uh,
Someone made a toy of it.
There's
Of
this little
the troll?
cartoon on a VHS called like The Little Engine That
Yeah.
Could.
Okay.
And this thing, and at the very climax of its little, like this little talking cartoon thing, it goes up to like this, like for whatever reason, this spooky ass looking cave entrance thing on the final edge of its journey up the mountain. And that shit fucking terrified me as a kid.
oh yeah, everybody knows that one.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
everyone knows. Yeah,
Uh,
but I honestly like I started I rewatched that movie a few years ago, and holy fuck, did I mentally block out the clown dream?
Oh yeah, the clown one. I forgot about the clown one.
Yeah, that's the nightmare scene in the movie that I totally forgot existed because I must have blocked that shit out.
Yeah.
all right, so are you guys gonna wake up the rest of the party or anything?
Yeah, two of us are still asleep.
What's happening here?
How what?
Yeah,
That was a pretty scary clown.
Bartok would probably just like, as soon as this thing starts,
Leave the bard. He's useless.
as soon as this thing starts glowing, and having been sucker punched by these things so many times, would just like, and
You
like
know,
make it a place for like, anyone who.
it's funny you guys didn't wake me because I think I know how to solve it.
Well, you're awake now.
Yeah, I think we're all awake now.
Screaming 8 foot tall crazy man in your perfectly adequately sized hut.
All right. Well, why don't we just roll initiative so you guys can decide what you want to do in what order?
I love being a wizard.
The fuck? What is this shit?
The banshee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like the wailing, the female wailing.
I remember a lot of people talking about
fucking
that one.
pants
That
off. It
one was like
scared my
the
little-
scariest shit.
My poor little knees were knocking. It was awful.
I think like that
Damn,
Dave
Brent.
thing scared me as a kid, and then I remember playing Sim Ant because I rented it, and the tarantula scared me.
Mm.
I can still hear the noise it makes when it walks around.
Oh, I hate
Simant
it.
fucking rules. I would kill for a Simant remake. God damn it.
Sim Ant,
Stimant was really good.
finally. The time for Sim
let's
Ant
see.
2.
Yeah. Need Dim Jill's initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, all right. Wow, higher than a 10. Look at that.
Bigger than a bread box.
Yeah, she's a dwarf. How big do you think dwarves are?
That arachnophobia, and I still technically do, but I'm better about it now.
Oh
Like
man,
before
I
the
caught a
Sim Ant
big
thing.
old spider a couple days ago, and it was like my wife is arachnophobic, and I was just like, I have to show you to show you that you're safe. It's gone.
Look at the
I still
fucking
need to show you
monster
the
I
size
saved
of
you
the spider
from.
I got. Yeah. Like I let it go outside. I was like, I don't even feel bad. I don't even feel right killing something this big. I was like, this is like a not in our house. Get
Gonna
out.
have to get the big.
Damn.
When I was a kid, I got bit, and I had to like soak my foot for like 2 weeks with some sort of like
Oh.
anti-venom shit.
That'll do it. I got attacked by a whole nest of paper wasps when I was a kid, and I still have like
God.
flinching PTSD when a wasp gets close to my face. I hate that.
I have that too. I got stung in my ear when I was like 5 by a bee. So
Yeah.
like whenever I hear that buzzing sound, like it bothers
Yeah.
the fuck out of me.
I can't even I can like get so close to them, but when they fly at me, it's like I lose all.
Yeah, you just turn into an animal. You're just like
Yeah, it's like
it's
nope.
like flailing.
Yep, mammal
I
brain.
got y'all
You
beat.
have these survival instincts for a reason.
When I was like 10, I was hanging out with a girl neighbor in my yard, and a bee flew up my shorts, and I shit you not, stung
Oh,
me directly in my taint.
No.
Not on the balls, not on the asshole, but in
Uh,
that area of
Yeah.
skin, so
Oh, it's
ambiguously
so
between the two
awkward.
zones.
Oh,
And
that's
I
like the
just
grundle, right?
Yeah, and she just went home, and I had to deal with myself.
You're like,
Oh.
I need to go.
Oh,
This is a bit of a
Yep.
mood killer, but I don't want to
Terrible.
die.
I'm about to be my girl. I need you to go.
My girl by being stung in the taint. I was invincible. It was my only weak spot was my taint.
My
Your
Achilles.
Achilles grundle.
Yeah, they dipped every part of me in the river except
That's how,
for my
that's
taint.
what that's where they gripped you. They gripped you
Yeah.
by just the loose skin of your
Yeah.
nutsack.
And then that bee just made the ultimate trench run.
Yep.
All right. Well, Credit, known for his speed.
Okay, so you can actually only exit the hut through the flap in the front, correct?
no, you can exit from anywhere. I think
I don't think it really matters.
It's a
kind of up to
dome.
Aladar.
Okay.
It's really only supported by the framework of our collective belief.
What do you mean collective? It's my belief.
No, they believe in you, who has
Yeah.
told them that there's a protective hut around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if you can just shoot through it because it says that nothing can enter it. And let's hear. It's
So
either
did you say that Credit right here is invisible?
Effectively.
so. It says opaque on the
That
outside.
is a
You can
really
choose
good question because
Oh,
is it
man.
like darkness
Love
or
that.
is it a tent?
Inside,
Because
it can be
if
dimly
he's
lit or
invisible and he's
dark.
striking from invisibility, he would have advantage on his attack.
Yeah, but can you pierce it from within?
Well, I thought I just asked that first most
It
important
seems
question.
like you should, because otherwise it's basically a wall of force, right?
We can't. I mean, it's a
Hmm.
spell, so yeah.
Here, let me read it exactly. Let's see
10
here.
foot
9
radius,
medium-sized
immobile
creatures.
dome of force.
Let's see. The objects within the dome when you cast the spell can move freely. All other creatures
Yeah.
objects
So
are
it's-
barred from entering it. Spells and magical
it's-
effects can't extend through the dome, but can be cast through it.
Wow.
No. Can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Oh, you're right. Or be cast through it. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Credit has to
okay.
leave the hut.
Through the flap.
Mm-hmm.
That
Well, there
makes
is no
more
flap.
sense.
It's just a dome.
Yeah, there's no flap.
Well,
You
what
can,
the fuck?
step
Do we have to
through.
lift it up?
No, you
No.
walk through it. It's a fucking
It's a dome. It's a dome of force.
yeah. It's a dome of
What
invisibility,
is it?
basically.
I was just gonna say, what does it look like from the
Can I-
outside? Is what I mean.
But
Why do you
Nothing,
call it a
it's
tiny
see-through.
hut? Yeah.
Because it's bigger on the inside than it is
this
on the
invisible
outside.
stalker-
That's why.
Is it geodesic? Or does it look like a peaked tent?
Dome. On the outside, it's invisible. You see nothing.
On the inside, is what I said.
It's the ground. That's it.
No,
It is either dimly lit or dark.
nothing.
And it can
I'm
be
trying to
any color
picture-
I choose on the inside. And I choose purple because it's
I'm
the
trying.
royal
Is
color.
it like Harry Potter, where it looks like you're inside like a
That's kind of how I've always pictured
desert tent, or is it like a
It doesn't say
geodesic
that.
dome
It
house?
just says you pick
But
a
no,
color, and that's
I'm
it.
asking
Yeah.
you.
I'm telling you, it's purple, and you're sleeping on
just-
the ground.
All right. There's purple in here. Got it.
Well, actually,
Why
it's
do you
dark
call it-
right now because I was
Why
trying
do
to
you call
sleep.
it a tiny
so.
hut?
It's
If
an
just a
adequate
dome,
hut.
Why is it why is it not called tiny dome?
Perfectly fine hut.
Because it didn't rhyme with Aladar, so it's Aladar's adequate hut.
Yeah.
All right.
So the invisible stalker is indeed visible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is currently outlined.
Which
by-
actually, you weren't allowed to cast Sickening Radiance. So
technically true. She
That's
could have
technically
stepped
true.
out and
I would
cast it, and then went
done
back.
that. I'll step out if that's fine.
Leans forward
step
just
out.
enough for an arm.
Yeah.
And a
sticks hand out hole.
Yeah, I'll step out to cast it.
Okay, and so
Okay.
I can't move myself,
Correct.
but I'm
no, that's fine.
thinking-
We'll just
I'm thinking right here.
pretend you did,
Yeah.
and but
Love it.
it doesn't change the invisible stalker's actions. It
Okay.
still is just trying to like get at these things in this dome.
Can't see us. Just hold still.
Also, it does say the dome is opaque, not invisible.
What?
Oh, really?
So it's like a solid color on the outside.
Yeah.
God,
I know nothing.
I'm learning so much today.
The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose.
So you could make it like a gray dome to look like stone, or
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
probably
know,
what I would do
like-
then.
What's that?
it would look like one of those bollards that are like outside of Target.
What's the source engine missing? The
Those are all
the
tiny
missing
huts.
texture
They're
from
lining
the
up for
source
magic
engine,
cards.
the
Uh-huh.
pink and black checkered.
Yeah. Yeah, the placeholder texture stuff. Okay, but so Krenet has left the hut. Krenet has left the building.
But you're also
And roll
safe on the
16 to hit the
inside, so I
invisible
don't know why.
stalker.
What are you casting? Oh, firebolt.
Yep.
Wait, he's safe on the inside? I
Fireball.
thought that it. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so confused.
Nothing. Enemy creatures cannot enter.
They can't enter.
No, they can't.
Well,
they can't do anything.
all right. Then that's all right. Look. I said anyone who wants to
gone
just
to
go back
sleep.
to
We could have
sleep.
kept sleeping.
I
Yeah.
said maybe just go back to sleep.
All right, so Krenet, yeah, that hits.
I'm going back to
Whoa,
sleep.
17
right now.
damage.
that's
And then I can't move the zombie dwarfs, but
just
one of them would move
towards-
into melee range. The 25, I think it's 25 feet for zombies.
Oh, it's actually probably 20.
Yeah, 20 feet.
if
20
I'm-
feet for
yeah.
zombies. Yeah. So this guy, that's closest to
That's really
Krennic, could
shamble.
reach melee range. Yeah, just
Day
have him
shambling,
have all of them.
slightly slower
Yep.
than a normal
So
dwarf.
that guy will actually be able to take a hit. So I will roll for the zombie hit. Let's see here. It's a +3 to hit with a slam, which I'm sure will do really well against an invisible stalker. So it's this +3.
Come on and slam.
That's a 10, so that's going to miss.
Yes.
Okay, I think that there's. Did you move the stalker over here, or not the
I did.
stalker, but the dwarf
Yeah.
zombie? Okay.
They've all moved
Cool.
20.
And that is Krennic's turn.
Okay. Krenet has leapt into action.
So the spell ends if Aladar leaves.
Yes.
I said, leave him to sleep.
Yeah, technically
Let
I
the
haven't been
man
woken
sleep.
yet. And neither has Tech, technically.
Oh, I thought they woke us up.
No.
Back to sleep. Eh.
It's just you and me.
Thud. Head just hits the nice soft granite.
All right.
Granted, now that's a stone you can trust.
It's heavy, it's reliable.
Not like that bullshit marble.
Fucking Trader's Marvel always is.
I'm going to summon the. Oh wait, I clicked long rest. God damn it! I think I was out of Tentacle of the Deep summon. I'm going to hold an action to cast Eldritch Blast if the thing comes through the tent.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to, and I don't think I can summon an Eldritch Tentacle. I don't want to step out either. Fucking
Scary out
not
there.
great. Not great. Yeah, that's what I'll do. If it comes in, I'll shoot it.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Finger guns at the ready.
I would
Alar.
be surprised this round, but I'd probably wake
Snoozing.
up from the noise.
Yeah, I think with your passive perception.
I'd be awake, but I'd be surprised this round, is what I would assume.
Yeah.
Oh. Turn.
Okay. Like groggily.
What the fuck
waking
is
up.
going on? Are you leaving the tent? God damn it. or the hut, whatever it's called.
Whatever it is, it's adequately sized.
It's Liam and Aladar's adequate hut.
Aladar's adequate bungalow.
Got to be an A word.
You gotta complete the alliteration.
Yeah.
First thing
Apartment.
Bartok's gonna do, because you woke him up from slumber, is rage.
That's fair.
And the second thing he's gonna do is try and stab this thing recklessly.
All right, go for it.
26.
Yep, that hits.
Only 8 damage on that one.
Okay.
And for attack number 2, that's a crit.
Whoa.
The barbarian who loves to sever limbs.
Sever a ghost limb.
Yep. Great, so that's 9, 19, 24, 38 damage.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Whew.
And he
I got
gets an
these, like,
extra
poison
attack because he
balls.
crit.
Yeah.
Now, is that extra attack also with advantage?
Yeah, if you reckless attack,
Okay, great.
that's pretty much until
Is
you
it this
stop
turn or
swinging.
round? I wonder.
17.
That's a good question. 17 is that's a hit.
If there's a debuff, I think it applies to the round.
And 8 damage for the last hit.
Okay.
You
Another 8.
woke me up.
Just hacking at this wispy, ghostly figure, vaguely humanoid. But again, more of an elemental than a ghost.
Yeah, it's just this turn.
Okay, yeah. So if somebody
opportunity
somehow
attack
gave
or-
you a follow-up attack after, it wouldn't apply to it.
Mm.
Makes sense, I guess. Okay, so you've you slice through this thing, dispersing some of the air,
Excellent.
chopping at the clouds. Tick wakes up.
I was gonna say,
Ah.
realistically, how loud are they being?
Pretty
Chill
loud.
out.
So, yeah, unless you've got some really good earplugs in, you're gonna wake up, but be joining Aladar in the surprised round.
Well, that reminds me. We can talk about this game's sponsor, Raycon.
Yeah, how's that Raycon sponsorship going? Is it
Not good. They haven't answered any of my emails.
Oh no. Is it because we make fun of Raycon too much?
Probably.
Okay.
When you can't afford the Apple ones because you lost them, Raycon is a good alternative. But you can also lose.
But you feel less bad about it because it didn't cost you a carpet.
That is true. That's my approach to like sunglasses and stuff. Like if they get lost or something terrible happens, I'm not too mad because I paid like $12.
Mhm.
Okay. It whirls and slams at Bartok once, twice, and it is going to hit you once.
All right. Do I have any superiority die left? Nope. I spent all of them.
Does cutting words count as magic?
Huh. Good question.
I would assume so.
No,
Because if they're immune to charm, it doesn't work.
They're undead.
Yeah.
Are they immune to charm?
They are not immune to charm. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think it would count as a spell, really, because it's like You just use your wit to distract and confuse, etc.
Yeah.
I do have a superiority dice, so I'm going to riposte.
Okay.
Whatever he doesn't repost, I'm gonna lower the chance to
Does
hit.
16 hit?
Let me see. 16, yes, that hits.
Awesome. So we'll
And
do
then you wanted cutting words, obviously the attack if
Yeah.
it would hit.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't
wanna
know
roll?
that. It's always the
Is
they
that
changed that
the
in the new
4?
rules. They're like you can now know they hit, but not the current
Oh,
rules.
so you don't just like waste it or whatever.
Yeah, because it's like,
guess.
well, I can go. I want to lower it, and it's like, well, you already missed. Great, you know.
Bartok will riposte for 16 damage.
Christ. Okay, another 16.
How much
And
damage does
the
he take?
cutting words. Oh, let me see. Aladar reduced it by 4?
Yeah,
Is that what you rolled?
great, not bad.
He causes the attack to miss, actually.
Yay!
All right.
I could do that because I got my reaction.
Nice.
Yeah, true.
Quiet down out there. That's what Eldor said.
And like 10, 15, 20, 23.
Oh,
Let's
there's
see
another
if you
one.
guys notice another thing approaching. It's a con save, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 19.
Con 19. Okay. Who would have maybe Krenit? You see another of these typically invisible elementals swooping into the room, but now illuminated by the sickening radiance.
Because it's been damaged and has a level of exhaustion.
What about it?
I can see it because I know it's in the sickening radiance.
It failed the radiance, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
illuminated.
Yeah, but none of us have an angle on it. Well, not good at least.
Granite has an angle.
Just Krenit.
Angela can see it.
Yeah, I guess kinda. But
True. Yeah.
I can't shoot it.
Kind
but
of through the gap there. Yeah. Do you want to roll the damage on the radiance?
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Sorry. That's me. Oh, well, I guess it fell out of the. Okay. Well,
That's
I
much
didn't.
better.
I didn't even let go of it. It just went. All right,
The
there you
game
go.
is like, no, you roll now.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking take those dice.
Okay, Krenit.
Okay. Granite seeing that there is a converging on the invisible soccer he just attacked 6 seconds ago, and seeing another one coming through the door, he's going to let's see here, burn a second level and do 3d8. But that's like not that actually that much more. It's actually probably better if I just keep cantripping at this moment. So Krenit will line up a firebolt on the one that just is about to come through the door. Rolls a natural 1. So it just fizzles out in his little hand there, and he just goes. Okay.
I saw that.
You're like, damn, got my
No, you didn't. It's opaque. We just found that out.
wizard's elbow
Not from
kicking
this
in.
side.
And then the zombies that I still can't control will continue to
Do you want me to
converge.
give you Krenit? Okay. This one over here needs to make a con save.
Con save zombie. So that's going to be
What's the
plus
pro
3.
save though?
Right.
Apparently there isn't
Okay.
one.
8. So he fails. So he takes 23 damage and makes another con save.
Unless
So the
Yeah, sure, we'll just go
Constitution
with the old
save throws a DC of 25 plus the damage. No, he's just dead. Because he can't make the con save of a 20. He can't make a 28 con save. So bye.
28 con save.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be
I
19?
got really confused. What?
Okay, and then this other zombie back here will move 20 feet.
Wait, Mike, it's a 19 con save.
Yeah, they rolled low, or
Okay.
yeah, it was pretty low. Okay,
That was for
so
the what's it called? The thing where they come back to life.
yeah.
Got it. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so both of these are plus 3 to hit, so 9 and a 13. I don't suppose either of those hit for a slam.
9, 13. No.
Okay, so that's it for the. Okay, Kren just has a shitty turn. As Dimgil.
All right. Guess I'll get out there too. I'm gonna run back in here if I hear those other doors open, though. Seems like that's a line. Trying to think of like, could I do that? But let's see. How many? Oh shit! How far did I move already? Oh, that'd be too far. There. Are you good with me on the line of sight on that one?
Which one? The far?
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
It's okay. Just wondering if I could also get this other one. Well, I'll hit the one in the door.
Yeah, I would say
I'll
you could
shoot him
attack either of them.
first. Okay. 29 to hit.
That is a hit.
And nine damage. And it's slowed and it's cold. Cold damage.
Brr. The wind is cold.
Blast him. And I might hit this one in front of Bartok as well. Shoot him as well. Oh, okay. I thought
Eldritch
it was a
Blast
one
to
for a second.
Kimbo.
18.
That's a hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool. 14.
14.
And that one is slowed.
Your explosion of crystal shards dissipates the nearby stalker.
They don't look so good. They look pretty bad. Why are they coming in this room? I thought we had the door shut. Credit?
I thought we'd had it shut too. I thought that dwarf, who's probably dead now, told us that we had to shut the doors in order to keep the ghosts out.
Well, he's out the north door here.
He's dead now, surely.
Yeah, probably. Do we
Surely
still have
dead.
the immovable rod on this one?
Yeah, the rod's on this door.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't move anymore. I'm stuck here.
She sits down.
Stand up, use half my movement. Run over here. I'll reach into my bag of holding. Grab the elven statue, throw it over there.
Huh. Okay.
Take it. Take it.
The small gold figurine clangs across the stone floor, sliding and kind of coming to a rest like by this pillar.
Yep. I'm gonna see if that's what they're going for.
Oh, right,
is
Bartok.
okay.
The
So
thing
the
you
other
were,
one's in the hallway.
yeah, the other one is out in the middle of the green bubble.
Which the moment I enter it, I have to take a con save.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless Dimjiel dismisses it.
I would just wait for it to come to you. Or come back into the hut. You'll be safe there.
Yeah, you could hold an action for it to get close.
It's safe and warm in the hut.
Yeah. Where I am.
Yeah,
We've got cable TV in the hut.
The
yeah,
stars, actually.
that's fair. Especially
All right,
because
let's
he
leave
sees
that
it
off the
coming.
pamphlet.
He'll just
Stars.
stand by the zombies
HBO?
and hold an action to strike when they wait. No, he has to fight something, or he'll
Oh
drop
yeah,
out of
that's
range.
right, huh?
True.
Well, in that case,
Attack a
Those tents are
zombie.
perfect.
Attack a zombie.
You totally could, actually.
Just punch a zombie. Yeah, fine. uh, God, what would he do in this situation? Like, he sees this glowing thing, but also that's like a ways away from all his friends. So no, he'd probably just position himself sort of centrally, sort of threatening,
Yeah.
and then yeah, hold an action for anything to move within range.
Okay. And just allow rage to drop.
Mm. If he gets hit in this round, it'll still be up.
True. Yeah. If he does get hit, true. Okay, Tick.
Tick will set up. Power. What's happening? What's going on? So half movement. I am not in control of Tick.
Oh, really?
It's
Do you have a
for
dome
Bartok.
set up or something?
Yeah,
It
try to
says
right click.
Bartok.
Oh, wait, hang on. Now?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes it does that.
Yeah.
Tick will scurry over. Do we shoot it?
I've shot it.
Did it work?
It did. Don't shoot it with poison, though. No poison.
Tick will pop a firebolt potion at it. Just,
Red vial from the crossbow.
Yeah. Yep.
The whip.
Just as soon as I can find it. Where are you?
Don't
There
you
are.
do
Hey.
extra damage on your firebolt
I do, especially if
compared
I
to
roll an nat 20.
me?
Oh, wow.
Did you really?
Yep.
He did indeed.
Good man.
So that's gonna be 2d10 plus 4.
Plus 10.
So yeah, should be 2 more. It's double the dice, right? And then add 4 to that. So
Yeah, 19, 29, 33.
it just wakes up invigorated.
A devastating blow struck by the sleepwalking kobold.
These are how all of my dreams go.
All of mine involve strangling the life out of you.
Wait, this isn't a dream. Alar doesn't talk like that in my dreams.
I'm very hungover.
Why doesn't he have an Australian accent?
Where's your
Right
bad
down, Tick.
Australian accent?
You're doing
You
such a
always have a
swell
bad-
job. Crikey, that's a bad enemy that you felled.
Posh and
dreaming.
proper in Tick's head.
Clean cut.
Okay.
And not covered in his
No.
own urine.
Does it do anything visible? Like does it visibly seem to harm the ghosty?
Well, it definitely seems like it. It's the swirling mass
It's like wind, so it's kind of hard
fluctuates.
to tell.
Yeah, it's vaguely humanoid, but it fluctuates wildly, kind of dispersing the flames, and then reassembling a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking neato.
So starting its turn here, needs to make the save again. Fails. Dimgio, you want to roll that damage?
Oh, forgot how to add more dice. Yeah. That. Oh, all right. 24.
24. Hmm.
Does it take a second level of exhaustion if it's in there the second
Yes.
time?
Yeah.
Although to your eye, the wind doesn't look particularly exhausted. You're not even sure how that would work. Maybe they just turned the not the turn the setting down on the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it tries to batter Tick.
No, this isn't how my dreams go at all. Or do I just ignore the damage like a champ?
It's gonna hit you twice.
Oh, tick.
Right.
A total of 20.
Oof. All right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just drops me down to 33.
Okay.
Could be worse. I'm only at half now.
Let's see here. This guy will move
Tick's a chunky
20
boy.
closer.
He
Kind
was
of
number one.
peek around the corner and likely um okay, I will cast another firebolt, see if this even still works. Okay, 29 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Let's see if what still works.
Well, it fizzled last time. I rolled a 1 on my firebolt.
Oh.
So 14 damage, 14 fire damage.
Smacks his wand against his palm.
Okay, and then let's see, 14 fire damage, and then let's see if either of these rolls hit +3. Neither one of them zombies. Am I right? Way worse than skeletons. Um,
Yeah. Kind of terrible.
kind of terrible indeed. And that is, and kind of will hide back behind this pillar, and that will be Crane's turn.
We're back to Dimgio.
We're back.
The dinosaur story.
All right, move a little bit over here to just get a little bit better. Don't kill tick kind of a shot.
It is appreciated.
Okay. 23. That's fun when it doesn't roll. It just gets caught in the corner.
Well, that's a pretty good roll.
The second one is a 16, but maybe?
Both of those hit.
All right. 7. Ooh. And 6. Wow.
A tandem blast attack shatters around this thing.
Yeah, that looks like flak. Kind of like can't quite get a direct hit. Tick's kind of in the way, but I'll just hit it with like AoE damage.
Yeah, it gets hit from two sides and sort of dissipates like smoke clearing. And that seems to be the last of them for now.
Hmm.
Back in the hut for what you can save as a long rest. That was only like
You might want to close
Less
the
than a minute.
door.
Well, so
less than a minute.
these things are gonna open
Eleanor,
back up
quickly.
again, right?
Quickly, cuddle me.
But you're an old lady though, so it's gonna take you like 45 minutes to go back to sleep.
I cast feign death
Eldar
on
scarfs
myself.
down some expired cat food and drinks a beer real quickly.
Ooh. We're gonna smell that.
yeah,
Everyone's
there's
gonna
just
smell that out.
Do
out
we want
there.
to shut the door?
something about it
Maybe
that
there would
makes
be
you
so many
feel
cats if
like
we didn't have so much cat food sitting around.
makes you feel extremely like sick and tired, and lets you sleep through everything.
Wait for an hour to pass, and I'll just have the zombies walk up there and close it after the sickening radiance stops.
I mean, I
She
can
can the
stop
second
it.
radiance whenever she
But
wants.
she can just end it.
Yeah.
What if there's more though in the next hour? You know,
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Do you want to just tell your zombies to close the door after it ends?
Yep, sure.
All right.
Okay, so you're gonna maintain concentration on it
Just in case.
until it fizzles, and then the
Yeah.
zombies are gonna go close the
Just
door.
in case. I mean, she's still like, I think it's still her turn to watch, so it'll just be like watching it until it fizzles after 10 minutes, and then the zombies should close the door.
Okay. Minutes tick by.
Minute passes, and then
Oh my.
another minute. Another minute passes.
Nothing else shows up. The hallway seems empty. Shoo. The green light dissipates.
And 2 zombies will hold the door shut.
What about the
Okay.
other door?
This zombie will come over this way and will hold the door this door shut by himself.
What about me? We're gonna hold me?
You're holding me. I can't hold. I mean,
Ugh.
I can't hold you. Then it would be weird
Yeah, that's fair.
because we'd look at each other. It wouldn't be about warmth or comfort or pretending like one of us is something other than the other one is.
I mean, I'm pretending it's you.
Can't make eye contact.
No eye contact. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Look, Eldar, your tail's poking me. I don't have a tail.
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
That's just my meat hook.
Okay.
Ew.
Is everyone looking at me? Gangbang?
What are you doing in my tiny hut? With
Chick,
with all
quick,
three doors
ask Grease.
barred. No.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You either
There you
assist or you're in.
How dare
It's
you
a
pervert
lane.
my? How dare you pervert my science?
Not perverting.
Is
Just
by
make it real
definition
sexual like.
It's the same thing. Okay, with all three doors barred, you're finally able to get some rest.
A long rest?
Yeah, you go ahead and click that button, gain the benefits of a long rest.
Woo!
Yay.
Krennet awakes refreshed and sits patiently after donning his armor, waiting for Dimgil to begin speaking in the morning.
Like a cult.
Oh,
Honk.
I didn't roll good on my magic missiles.
My magic
Oh, yeah,
Does
let's-
that mean that they
missiles.
break or something?
No, I just don't get as many slot things back.
All right, d6 plus 1. Okay, so I only have to roll one of these. So d6 plus 1.
I go
Fuck
collect.
yeah.
I go collect my figure
Two,
and say I'm
three,
sorry to it.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
My theory was they were coming for the figure.
That's a good guess.
After
could still
casting
technically be
Identify
true.
on the figure, I really don't know anything else about it other than that it has conjuration magic.
And I was thinking maybe it was conjuring those things. That was my theory. But
Well, if it was conjuring those things, they would have appeared in the room already.
well, it was like since it's a part of another thing, most likely the other thing is conjuring it to bring it back to it. Would be my guess.
Is it a broken thing or is it like a full?
No, but if it's enchanted by some sort of other thing, it could just be a piece of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was a dumb theory.
Do you guys want to roll a history or maybe investigation?
Oh, I'm
I
so
would
good
love
at
to roll a
both of
history.
those.
Yeah,
Oh
I can do
man,
history.
the one for me either way, baby. Here's my history.
It's 19 for
11.
credit on history.
You know what I'd rather do?
23.
I'd rather lie to the group and say that I know what it is. go, 18.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with
Deception.
we'll go with Krenit and Dimjil's history versus Aladar's deception.
Hmm.
So clearly,
I'll-
this is a barbershop
I
doll
will try and incite your deception just in case.
of noble descent from elves.
Ooh, I got an 18.
You had to roll very high to see through
Yeah,
my
I know.
lie.
Only with that
Through
plus
my
one.
shitty lie.
I had a +1, yeah.
Okay, so with your quite high Sherlock check,
This
puzzling
Aladar is
things
not
out.
telling the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, you think Aladar is probably full of it because this looks very similar to one of the statues that you used to activate a portal elsewhere in Undermountain.
Wait, who? Who's the Dimjil determined that?
Just the group. You guys put your heads
Okay.
together.
All right.
I like my theory
except
better anyways.
Aladar tried to bullshit you.
So I said my thing. You all looked at each other, said the real thing, and then looked back at me, and I just shrugged and I put it back in my bag. Sometimes the truth is ugly.
Not like this
Now,
hot
what's this-
self
well-
statue, though.
Yeah. Now, what's this about marble?
Yes, Dimjil.
Oh, right,
Your
yeah, hold
speech
on.
schedule says
I'm like
you're
putting
supposed
all
to
my
talk to us
little
about Marvel.
gem sketches away. What did I say? Can't read my own erased headline. Marble, the one rock that should not be trusted. Interestingly enough, marble consists of carbonate minerals. It's sort of like squished crystals, which is kind of interesting. But did you know it was commonly used for sculpture and building materials?
I did.
Well,
Really, yes, like everyone knows
what
that.
you might not have known is that marble is actually kind of rough. You need to polish it with acid to produce this sort of like a shiny, glossy surface.
I did
suspect
acid
that's not what
once.
these guys were doing in here.
I ended up
That's
in Luskin.
different stuff.
Oh,
These are the rocks that roll. Yes. Tiny, spherical, Children play with them.
That's no, those are beads of glass. Like
No, I think
spheres of
Goliaths
glass.
actually play with big balls of marble.
I mean, I think glass technically is kind of like a rock, but it depends on your definition of it. You can find glass in the desert, usually after like a lightning storm.
I lived in the desert and I never saw any glass on the sand.
Well, did you dig after? Did you dig where
Do I look
the
like a
lightning struck?
digger? I don't dig
Whoa,
anything.
whoa.
Yeah.
Manual
Where you-
labor is not my forte, thank you.
All right. Yeah. Curiosity.
I'll have you know, when I was in my clan, I was a speaker.
All right. Anyways, the one danger in marble is deterioration. We're not really sure what causes it, other than maybe there's some sort of a tiny life form that resides inside the stone that helps degrade it. We'll never know.
Leading scientists believe that there may be gnomes living inside of the
Likely we'll
marble.
never know. Microscopic gnomes,
I'll
probably.
never trust a gnome. Right, Tick?
Oh, what? Oh, they're okay.
I guess we should sell you to some gnomes then.
This is a very, very
They're above
inspiring
that.
speech.
Are they?
Yeah, 14 hit
Ones
points.
that Lookin were.
Man, 14. That's so good. Also, speaking of inspiring things, your pool of inspiration is refilled to 2
Yay.
for
Whoa.
for defeating Skella Iron Eye and for Ham showing up, because that was pretty cool.
That's pretty rad.
We just need to
Wow.
get Ben to show up whenever we need more inspiration. Ben, we really need your help. Just need you to show
We
up
don't
with this
need-
RP.
We don't need Ham, but we do need to bank some inspiration for down the road. So if you could swing by. Okay. Also, Mike, did you look at the spell book I PM'd you in Discord? I don't know if you
I
want to
think
do
he
anything
left
with
because
that.
he thought there was
but-
going to be 4 more minutes of marble.
Yeah, you probably thought he had time for bread.
I'm out for this fucking marble talk. All right, that's all right. So inspiring speech spoken. Aladar takes to the ceiling.
Yeah, or look at the clay. Do I see anything on top of this clay?
No, it's totally flat. Pretty much looks exactly like as depicted. It's just this sort of like a rectangular sculpted block of it that's maybe a little uneven around the base, but looks it has the appearance of a shrine of some kind to you, but yeah, there are no other features about it.
I'm gonna take out my hand crossbow and shoot a bolt into the clay.
So I pulled out my gun.
Pull out my gun.
Okay. The arrow, the bolt.
It's just a regular bolt, by the way, not one of the points.
Yeah.
I just didn't have anything to
it's-
throw. I was like, do I have a coin? And I went, no, I don't. I don't have a single coin.
Doesn't have a single cent to his name.
I'm not throwing like a fucking expensive gem.
The bolt hits the clay and bounces off. It doesn't even seem to leave a mark, which seems
but it doesn't
odd.
react. Like I was expecting maybe for it to form and
Right.
freak out.
No, nothing else happens.
Okay. So it must detect life, I'm guessing.
Does anybody have a slightly bigger crossbow than this?
Go get that dwarf. We'll throw him out there. I'm gonna regret
Any
I
doing this.
we could
ideas?
maybe
Since
get
I'm on
like
the
these
roof, I'm
zombies
gonna
to
move a
walk
little
on it.
closer.
What happened to not fucking with it?
What about all the zombies? I know that Kren's not here.
I said
but
not fuck with it until we got a long rest. Now we can fuck with it.
the zombies. What
Oh,
if
that's a
I
good
get?
point. Yeah.
That's
Zombies.
what I was
Never
trying
mind.
to say. Is like get, but
Send
like
in the meat shields.
yeah,
Well, credits busy not being here.
I know, but I'm just.
Well, you want to take a
He
bio
would.
break
That's
really
what he
quick?
would want, right?
If
He
we're
Yeah,
waiting for one to
probably
get back?
would do that since the zombies are not super valuable.
Yeah, let's just assume he would. And if he comes back and says they're my babies,
Well,
he
I'm
he
gonna
would
go.
send one
take a-
up. He wouldn't send all of
Yeah,
them.
that's fine.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Since
Sure.
Glenn's AFK.
Let me see here.
Or take one of the ones off the 2-door. We keep the other ones securing the doors.
Yeah, you guys keep holding stuff. Da. Okay, so Krenit. Goose Krenit.
Oh, I think that means so when he does that, it means he's AFK.
Ah,
I think that's what he said last time. Was that whenever he's a goose, he's AFK.
I thought it meant he was invisible. I was just getting up to do it.
Okay, maybe that. I don't know. I'm trying here.
Okay, no, you might be right. But
You might be right though.
It means two things: either invisible or he's AFK.
Invisible and AFK. I mean, that's the best time to go AFK because then nobody's gonna fuck with you.
Man, magic like having this magic stuff would be so fucked in real life. You'd have to be so scared of so many fucking things. Like you think about your parents getting fooled by like telemarketers, like taking their life insurance money. A guy could just fucking charm them, and then they're just like, "I gave all my gold to that leprechaun. He said you'd go put it in a pot for me," and then like, "God damn it!"
Rife for abuse, right?
Yeah. Like invisible people breaking into your fucking house to take your TV. What a nightmare, man.
Yeah.
You're just like, who broke into your house? I don't know. I couldn't see them. They were invisible. If you get like arcane eye, like home security.
Also, they fireballed the dog.
I like to think about the
Okay.
D&D world in modern day as fun.
It's like sort of the logical extension of like the Harry Potter universe, and like
Yeah.
how they have a lot of magic in that would either massively simplify or complicate lots of
Everything,
real-world problems.
Well, it's like Shadowrun's kind of like that, and like all the dragons are quote unquote extinct, but they all run companies, like in secret. It's like that's such a cool translation of dragons.
Yeah, a very cool concept.
Yeah.
Okay, so Krenit, I'm gonna say, sends this zombie dwarf
Heathcliff.
up to the
Altar.
the clay altar, I suppose.
Yeah.
And as it gets near to it, a hulking, it's a dwarf-shaped clay golem bursts out of it.
Okay, so like the altar's gone, or at least fragmented.
Sort of, it kind of, maybe a piece of it, like part of it is missing, but
Okay.
it sort of steps out of it, but doesn't reduce the volume of the altar.
Okay, that's
It
worrisome.
seems to be kind of like fixed. But yeah, this thing leaps out and immediately tries to smash this zombie apart.
who?
Zombie's AC is very low. I don't think it can't even miss unless it rolls a 1, I don't think. Okay. Yep, it smashes the zombie into pieces. Scatters it. Chunks of undead dwarf go flying as it is instantly pulverized. I take it you guys are just gonna hang there. Does anybody
I'm
want to react to
contemplating
this?
casting Dispel Magic, but I don't
I'm
think
back.
that's gonna work.
Why
Okay.
is everything on fire?
Nothing's on fire.
Alright.
A dwarf-shaped clay golem destroyed the zombie. Destroyed the dwarf-shaped zombie.
Yeah. Clay Golem destroyed the flesh. Clay Dwarf Golem destroyed the flesh Dwarf Golem.
Hmm.
So is it just standing there now, or is it just go back into
Pretty
the
much.
clay?
Like a second goes by, and it seems to not detect anyone around it. And then it just steps back into the altar and disappears
Interesting.
within it.
Okay. Well, Tech, you're up. Get in there. Let's
You're
see if
the
it goes for
spider climber.
kobolds. Maybe it only goes for Dweiger.
Does it? It just looks like a like. How do I ask this? It looks like it just has like its fists and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might look more armored, like kind of like a dwarf, like terracotta warrior kind of looking
Mhm.
thing.
Right.
But clearly, yeah, it's just like swinging big
Could I tell?
hammer-like fists at stuff.
Could I like fly over it? How high can I go?
You go as high as
Uh,
me.
pretty much. It is. The ceiling's a bit higher up here, basically like
Ramps up a
up to
little
where
bit
the
as the
pillars.
stairs. The other option
Uh,
is, and this is crazy, and I would understand if Dimjiel didn't want to do it. But it's
Yeah.
entirely possible a noble dwarf wouldn't be targeted.
I missed what happened. I saw the thing like killed the zombie.
Yeah. Basically, Clay Dwarf comes out, smashes zombie, went back in when there was nothing up there.
Went back in.
Yeah. But also when it left, it didn't look like the altar got any smaller or fragmented. So it's entirely
so-
possible that thing will keep pumping out as many people go up.
So it's
Sorry,
not
where did-
part of. It's
where
not
did-
part of the altar,
Where did it go?
Went back into the clay.
Oh, okay.
but it's not like part of the altar. That's like the
Yeah.
important part, right?
yeah, it didn't. The altar didn't transform into the.
My
golem,
worry
it
is if we all just
appeared out of
run
it.
up it, there'll be 7 golems or whatever, or 5 golems. Obviously,
Okay.
Tick and I can probably go across without impeding it. I can cast fly
I
on
mean, I
one
can
person.
try and walk across. I
Well,
don't
I mean,
mind.
honestly, why don't we see if Tick's flying can get across,
We-
and then I'll go across
we
the
have
roof,
more-
and we can check the room without
Yeah.
actually dealing with this encounter at all.
Oh, I was gonna say, could we try one more zombie? Or is
No,
that
because they're both holding doors, and we don't want to.
okay?
The last thing we want is another wind thing getting in behind us while we're dealing with this.
Okay, let's see. And it was like very large.
Yeah, it'd be. I would say it's
Yeah,
probably
here,
large.
I'll just put it back on the map. Looks
Pretty
like
good model.
Keen
One of the
mind.
downloaded ones.
No, this is actually a stock.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good.
just a clay golem or a stone golem or something that we just don't really use. I love that you can see the fingerprints on it though.
Yeah, that's
Fingerprints.
cool.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the meat golem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if going across the roof does anything.
Yeah. Well, here, let me go because I'm faster.
Hey.
Like, no, let me go. What were you wanting to keen mind?
Just
Oh,
how
no,
big it was.
Yeah, I was like keen mind, and then
Oh.
there it is.
I see.
Keen minding for everyone.
Your
So Tick
your,
kind of flies as high as
photographic
possible.
memory. Yeah, it should be about
Um,
20 feet above. Yeah, kind of up to the height of these pillars or the
Okay.
door frame over here. Okay. Are you flying casually, trying to keep your
Yeah.
distance, but don't look
Yeah,
like you're
like
trying to keep your
Tick's
distance?
just gonna, it's kind of like, we're fishing right now. We're seeing what does and doesn't bite.
Okay, so
But if that thing
scooching
appears,
along.
he's gonna just, X-wing somersault and fly the other direction.
Right. Yeah. So you're scooching along the ceiling, goggles scraping against the stone above you, and nothing seems to happen.
What
Hmm.
about
You are not
if I walk
attacked.
across the roof?
Same thing.
All right, Tick. It's our chance. Us dragons can get rich.
Yes, I
We're gonna
am
get that
too
treasure for all of us.
All right.
Actually, I don't even know if we can
Yeah.
open the door from up here.
Well,
At least I couldn't.
Probably not. I think also you'd be maybe like 5 feet down since
Yeah,
like
there
that's
you
the actual ceiling. But
I mean,
anyway,
you can ride on this broom.
I like.
Well,
If you can
he's-
ride, go grab like Dimgil or Krennet.
Well, like, let's see if the two of us can open this door first.
Yeah.
Just on this broom.
Okay. Well, do you want to look at the door in any way? Or
Nah,
just
fuck
push on
that.
it?
I'm gonna push on
Well,
it.
He just goes to
we're
kick
gonna.
it in.
Yeah.
What is a visual like? What do our eyes?
Yeah, let me
notice?
see. Let me find the
I
description.
don't know. Well, I'm
here for
upside
you.
down, so it's kind of hard for me to visualize anyway. So I'm just pushing.
Yeah. All the blood is going to Aladar's head.
I know you're a red dragon. I'm not.
Where is here we go. Okay, so yeah, these doors and sort of the frame around them are carved out of this black basalt stone that is, it looks a little bit different than the rest of the halls and structures and things. Sort of ominous. There are the two quartz pillars flanking it, and above the door, so right next to you guys,
Yeah.
you're looking right at it, although it'd be inverted for Aladar, I guess, is a relief carving of a mountain with a gem at its heart.
Oh, I'll fucking pry
Hmm.
that gem off.
Wait.
It's not a real gem. It's a
No,
it's a
like
carving
symbol
to
of the heart of the mountain.
yeah.
Oh, then there might be a cool gem in here.
The
we
secret
can go-
key lies encased. Behold the mountain's heart.
Does it
Yeah.
happen to look like the diamond that Tick has?
It looks like a stylized diamond,
But nothing like
a little like
distinct.
pointier and stuff, but
You couldn't tell what kind of a gem it is
Mhm.
by the relief
yeah,
carving.
there's no color.
Mhm.
You could maybe make some guesses based on like the shape or something, but
I was just saying, yeah, like if not the color, like if it's not painted, then is it cut like the diamond?
no. And the one that Tick has is just a sphere.
Just a
It's like the size
giant
of somebody's fist.
fucking sphere. All right.
Yeah, just a big ass round.
So what was the
diamond.
what was the riddle that mentioned the diamond heart or heart of the
It's in
mountain?
the handouts.
Okay,
Yeah, the most recent handouts post,
got it.
I believe.
Oh, the secret key lies in case. Behold the mountain's heart. Finding where the four god stands, guarding secrets that seem true. No cheating this time. But the only way to depart, the secret key lies encased. I don't know.
I don't know.
Sound
I'm opening the door.
yeah.
And so I'll say that these things happen kind of simultaneously. Aladar moves to open the door as Tick is sort of like remembering the riddle in his head and looking at these doors and just sort of like finding it interesting how this dark rock sort of like almost absorbs the light shining in towards it.
It must be using Vanta Black.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, is this where Banta Black comes from? They just grind this shit up, and you see a small inscription that's much less obvious than like the mountain with the diamond and whatnot. That is written in Dwarvish. Do you speak Dwarvish? Can you read Dwarvish?
Neither of us can.
No, Normish.
Drink your
But
elixir thing. You have one of those. I have one
um,
of those. Do I still have one?
you said it's like an engraving.
Yeah.
Okay. Tick is going to reach into his bag and bring out a piece of parchment, and then he's also going to grab. I know I have chalk in here.
Okay, so you see this,
Mhm.
begin reaching for your bag as Aladar sort of like pushes / kicks the door in. However, it
stuck
does
on it
not
now.
move. It doesn't move.
Oh.
But what the door doesn't move. What does move is a giant spectral hand that appears out of the door.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Tick did it.
Oh.
Never
It's gonna
wanted
be
high
initiative
initiative
again.
in my life.
All right.
We are
That's not
rolling new
good.
initiative, right?
Uh-huh.
Everything okay? I can't see you over there.
We got a hand problem.
And there was just screaming.
That's a really good roll from Aladar.
Yep.
I think we lost my credit for tonight.
Credit. No.
He's either very preoccupied with bread stuff or has passed out. We'll see if he comes back.
Maybe it
both.
is 11:20.
Yeah.
His face first in a bowl of dough.
It's both. Fell asleep on bread. Gonna wake up
No.
and there's gonna be bread everywhere. It's just been making
How does a
bread all
man
night.
drown in bread?
16, another 16. Between Bartok and Dimjil, do you care who goes first?
I mean, I think Bartok did. What's your dex bonus? Mine's a +2.
I believe I am also +2. Yep.
Then yeah, you can go first. You can go first.
Right. Unfortunately, I feel like the moment we set foot on these stairs, we're gonna wake up this
Oh,
ghoul.
well, I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
about that. I mean, I'm gonna. Hopefully, I go before this hand. I'm just gonna dimension door with Tick. So,
Oh, there you go.
new day,
That's
baby.
Something.
More dimension doors. Or I could just run away and leave Tick to deal with the hand.
Assuming it's even going for me.
Then all of his basement gack that he's been making will be mine. That he won't let me play with because he's a dick.
That's what he's been working on this whole time.
Look at all these fun colors of gack. Can I play with it? No. That's where all the hatred comes from. Won't let me play with his gack. Making all sorts of fun slimes.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Are you gonna come with me, Tick, or no?
Yes.
Yeah, Aladar is the fastest.
Right, baby.
He's so fast.
So I
All right,
cast,
you're dimension dooring?
door. And I'm not gonna go back to the entrance. But I'm gonna go like, since he's on a broom, I don't have to worry. I'll be on the roof. So I'll be on the roof over there. So I'll just move me, and then you can move Tick
Yeah, I'll just move Tick to wherever you are.
up and up. That's a little disorienting because it's upside down for Tick.
Yeah.
Falls off his broom.
Then I will use my movement to go behind here. I'll lean out a little bit so I can see.
He gets really nauseous from dimension
Yeah.
door travel. The lurch.
Every time.
Can Credit firebolt the hand from here?
Yeah, it's flying. It's levitating.
I think that's a pretty safe choice. It doesn't use any of those spells.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you have a character that
Firebolt.
just does things without checking for like words or traps even?
Throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah, who fucking needs it, right?
Okay. Wait, what did he roll? 19?
Yeah, 19.
That is actually not a hit.
Oh.
Oh.
However, with no one else around,
It fucks off.
the hand vanishes.
That's not good.
We're in trouble.
Maybe you show Dimmy the old etching you made. Maybe
I
that's
don't
the
think
answer.
I got a chance to, did I?
No, you got it right. Or no.
No, he was about to, and then
Oh.
like he saw the inscription as you were trying to open the door.
Or you can just lift
so-
Dimmy on your broom and
Yeah.
get kind of close.
All right, Dimmy time.
Yeah, that's the move.
Was it so close? Was it so small that I have to get that close?
You do need, well, you don't have to be right up to it, but you do need to be like at least, I don't know, within like 10 feet.
All right.
So what
we're gonna-
happened? Did you defeat the hand?
We
It
didn't
went away.
defeat that.
You're like, yeah, apparently Credit firebolted it and it died. It's
Can you-
gone.
Can you
Wow.
hop on and read an inscription?
Okay.
All right, we're doing the thing again. I'm gonna
Okay.
get as close as possible until Dimmy can read.
Okay. Yeah,
Was
the
it
two
like-
of you.
Was the hand doing like a
Well, I think it's
tick
actually
where you-
attached to the door. So
Yeah, it's like was it just
Yeah.
waiting for you to pay it or something, or like
Yeah, well,
high-five
it appeared when we touched the door specifically.
when I tried to open the door,
Yeah, did it like point like finger guns at you, or was it like open palm, like put the jewel in my hand?
It was
sort of?
there to attack. We'll just put it that way.
I wasn't taking any chances. Feel free to knock and find out.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys fly back up to it, keeping a relatively safe distance. And you point out. You're showing Dimjil the inscription.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the point
Yeah,
of this. Okay, so Dimjil squints. You can see the dwarven runes that Tick is indicating, and let's see. It says, here I'll read it and then post it in the handouts. It is the will of the keeper of secrets under the mountain that only the hand of the king may open these doors. Let all who enter gaze upon the heart of Malair Bode,
That fucking
And
glove.
Granite,
the true
Granite.
power of dwarven
Hear
kind.
that, Gauntlet?
Granite, get up here.
Yeah.
So we literally need the king's hand.
No, we need the gauntlet.
Yeah,
Oh.
because Grant was already saying, "I don't want this. Let's go put it back." I'll go tell him, "This is how we put it back."
Or we use it to go steal the rest of the armor.
And then we put it back.
Maybe I want a nice suit of armor. You ever think of that? Maybe I deserve something nice for once. All I ever get is shot and have to run away and have sex with a lady that turns into an owlbear and claws half the scales off my back. And
Hashtag worth it.
I don't know. Rethinking my life choices.
Yeah.
I try to pour a thing of beer into that tankard and it falls to the ground because I'm upside down. Oh.
Oh yeah, how did that go? Did you drink it?
Damn.
Yeah, I drank from it. It didn't do anything, I don't think.
All right,
You
cool.
Unless
felt
I'm
a little
horribly
fancy.
poisoned.
It's like some fancy dinnerware.
I
I
don't know if
feel
you've
like
seen these, but they have those light up mugs. That's what I imagine it is. It's just a plastic light up mug,
yeah.
but it's red.
It's not a novelty, souvenir mug from visiting the Tomb of Malaire.
Oh, that's kind of
I
it.
imagine Krennet would also want to go along with using
Well,
the
he can
glove to
cast
open this
fly
door,
on
but
himself. He could, but since he's not here, I don't like that. I try not to use people's spell slots.
no,
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
like take it from him either. But he was also talking about moving it or
I
giving it
mean,
back.
you guys could try something and give it back to him.
Yeah,
I
just take the
imagine
glove
he'd
from him.
be
There we go. That's in the
willing
handouts.
to.
That's not where that goes.
That probably looks pretty similar to the thing, right? But
Yeah. It would look fucking ballin' in a world where they don't see that shit.
yeah.
Like, that's the funniest thing. Like, if you went to like a souvenir shop and bought like the cheapest gimmicky shit, and you went back to like medieval times and gave them that stuff, they would think you were a god. It's like a
Yeah,
lighter, a knife that's made of that weird metal that looks like purple in the middle.
uh,
there's that quote is like any technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic.
yeah. When the news article came out this week that like the dock that the cargo dock that the U.S. military put on the Gaza coast got like dislodged or something and was
Mhm.
like floating off, and somebody was like, back in the day we would just blame this on Poseidon and everybody would be okay with it.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Well, it's like when you see weird weather that you've never seen before, like never like that scale at that time of year, and like you're like, wow, that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
what people would just say is like, that's God.
Yeah.
Like the solar
All
eclipse that
sorts of
happened like a month ago. It's like people seeing that would go, oh, what did we do wrong? You
Yeah.
know?
it's still I mean, simply because I don't know how to do it, it still blows my mind that people were able to just calculate and predict like eclipses, like when they
Yeah.
happened, and been like, "Watch what I'm gonna do
Any
to the moon. Ready, ready?"
Yeah,
Or the
any of
sun. I
that like
mean, like,
early astronomy stuff where people were like tracking stars and
yeah.
whatever with like without telescopes, like
God
without
damn.
like damn, how do
Shit's
you
fucking crazy.
Crazy.
very impressive.
Yeah, it's
Real
like the
bored and
Incas. They
real
built a
smart.
calendar out of their like buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've always said, there's the whole like, oh, the world's gonna end in year 2000 because that's when their super fancy calendars ended. And I was like, I don't know, man. I think they were like, all right, charted out 2,000 years. You think that's good? And they're like, yeah, that's definitely good.
yeah, fine.
We'll revisit this later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
we only
like,
have to
well,
update it
lifetime's like 30
every
years,
1,000
so
years.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you want to try to do with this gauntlet?
Um, knock on the door yeah, like
you're
touch
gonna
the
be
door with
wearing
it.
it, right?
Yeah, I don't have to attune to it, right?
No, because it's not magical.
Yeah, so just wear the
Yeah, it's
gauntlet
just
and
like a
like,
golden
um,
gauntlet thing.
did you put the text in the handouts?
Yeah, it's in handouts.
I just
It's
want to double check that.
I put the text in. The items are not in the
Star
handouts.
Wars. That's okay. It's the will of the keeper. Only the hand of the king may open the doors. Let all who enter gaze. Yeah. So it doesn't say anything about knocking. So like if I
Knock
touched the door,
thrice.
I would touch the door with the gauntlet, like and assume that like it's maybe touch recognition or
Okay, so Tick flies over to the door to
Mm-hmm.
interface with it.
yeah, to presumably like open it.
Knock knock.
The hand is back.
Shave haircut.
Son of a bitch.
High five it.
Right?
And for your
you think?
efforts, it tries to swat you out of the sky.
Ah,
This is after we touched the door.
Yeah, like instantly. One you touch the door, the hand comes out of it and tries to smash you.
All right. For the sake of brevity, can we say that me and Dimagil are gonna like disengage and get the fuck out of here again?
After it attacks you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're lucky. It missed. And you guys skedaddle.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't see any
And
sort of.
pretty much once you clear the stairs, uh like it pursues you out a little distance, but after you clear the
When I see it's
stairs,
there, can I cast Dispel Magic on it?
yeah, I don't see why not.
All right, Dispel
Let me
Magic.
see.
Well, Big B's hand is a 5th level spell.
It is, yeah, and you would probably recognize this as like, yep, that's a big beast.
That's what I was looking up, but I wouldn't technically because it's Artificer, Sorcerer, and Wizard.
Oh,
So if you're arguing, but I would just probably try to dispel it anyways. But I'm only gonna use the 3rd level. I have to probably roll, right?
Yeah. And so just roll your just a flat charisma roll.
Okay. I'll just add 5 to this.
Okay.
18.
Okay. The wait a minute.
Unless it's like level 9 or higher, it'd be dispelled.
Yeah.
Unless there's something preventing it.
I'm page flipping to see if there's anything that would, but da, 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 da.
Yeah, fuck your riddle. We got magic.
Okay, can't find anything that says otherwise. Okay, it vanishes.
Welcome, everyone. We're solving the problem
Wow.
I started.
Yay.
Amazing. Can
So
we fly back over and try the door now?
yeah, let's try it again.
I mean, like, it could spawn it again, but
If it does, well, I mean, we're problem solving, right? Plus, it's
yeah.
like if we're gonna
Use
have to
all
do a
my
big
spell
combat,
slots today. How about that?
I don't have Dispel Magic. You're just so useful right now.
all right. So same deal. We'll
Gonna
bring
bill
Dimmy
you all.
over and try to use the gauntlet to push the door open, or pull the door open, or touch the door.
uh,
Why don't you make Bartok and have him wear it because he's big and strong?
Well, there might be more dwarf stuff if
That's
we do get
true.
the door
dwarf.
open.
We need more dwarf power. Okay, wait. So you're doing the same thing that you just tried?
Well, so yes,
I like when you say it
because
that way.
no, because we may have dispelled the hand.
Okay.
Now, is that the only hand guarding the door? Was it a one-time thing, or is this door just going to keep pooping out hands?
All right. Here's your answer.
No.
Bigby's hand comes out of the door and tries to swat you.
Oh, God damn it!
God damn it! Ah, yeah, we're going down.
It'd be real shitty when you get knocked out of the air and you have to fucking like deal with the golem.
Yeah. So,
Tick, what's your AC? Is it lower than 18?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, you get smashed for 31 damage.
How?
All
It
right.
looked like
Same
that
deal.
hurt.
Disengage with Dimmy.
And yeah, you guys can move. Ah! Whiplash.
Okay.
And it does, it tries to
You don't
pursue.
succeed.
Aladar, you can try to spell it again, but
No.
it seems like once you're off of this marble area,
It dispels
just
on its
goes,
own.
yeah, it goes back into the door.
All right.
You know what I
Let's see.
could do? No, that's a very bad idea.
I'm trying not to think about this like I'm rushing it, just because I am fucking tired and it's 11:30 something.
I was thinking I could
But-
just dimension door into the room.
Well, we don't know what's in there. That could be a death
Exactly.
sentence.
That's the problem. It could just be full of death gas and just kill me instantly.
You're like the chamber of cloud kill.
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
I have a Big B's hand.
Were we gonna like arm wrestle it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
When
Maybe
Dimmy,
but
did the hand appear when Dimmy just touched it, or did she get a chance to like actually push or pull it?
Yeah, you know, push your hand against the door like you're trying to open it.
Was there any give, or is this like a big fuck off heavy door?
No, it's both pretty heavy, but also it seems magically locked.
Okay.
Just like zero other than the hand trying to kill you, zero response to you trying to open it.
Okay, so
Maybe
the gauntlet isn't enough.
Maybe the
really wish
gauntlet
I
needs
had knock.
something else.
I feel like knock would solve this.
Is there a keyhole?
You don't need a keyhole for knock.
Is there a keyhole?
No.
Okay, then there blows a 5% chance of ignoring this, but okay.
And actually, there's I should have mentioned before, but this side of the door is completely smooth.
Ooh,
Like
weird.
you can see where the doors
What?
meet,
Where?
but there are no handles, keyholes, anything on this side.
Huh.
Huh.
On
Well,
our side?
Yeah.
Wait,
it's entirely possible we don't have whatever we need to open this. Maybe
Well,
the best option is to
clearly.
just go back to exploring.
To
it's
ignore it by now?
completely smooth except for the
Engraving.
the engraving. Like
Which
our-
yeah, the engraving is above the door.
the picture of the
Yeah, there's the relief carving of the mountain with the gem inside of it, and then etched in tiny runes, kind of bordering that is the inscription that you found. That would be kind of hard to see from the ground.
Well, shit.
maybe we need to go get the actual hand of the
Yeah,
king.
maybe.
That only the hand of the king may open these doors. That all who
Yeah.
enter gaze upon the.
Are we
know the truth.
100% sure that this is King Molaire's glove?
Oh no, we're not.
Oh, okay. Then maybe we do just need the right glove, and this was the red herring.
Well,
I
have
think
the
our
right
best
glove,
option
we
is to
just
go
need
back
a
to
left
exploring the
what
floor.
about if we were like wearing the crown that I found?
You found?
You found a crown?
Oh yeah.
Remember
You
the
didn't
first
share it with
time
the
we
group?
were here?
Yeah, it's the crystal one. It's a really
Yeah.
cool crystal crown.
It's the cool crystal crown that I found here during the Scooby Doo segment.
Well, if you wore that crown, wouldn't you be king?
Oh,
That's
wait,
what I'm
you
saying.
guys, I'm going back and looking at the fucking item list. This is an elf warrior's golden gauntlet.
Well,
Get off my broom.
Well, okay, so we need to go
Elf
find the right gauntlet.
warrior's
Well,
golden
okay.
gauntlet.
Last science experiment before I probably pass out.
Yeah.
Do you
we
need
can-
a heal
we
before
can
you
stop
go?
if you want.
Yes, please.
Elf
We give you a
warriors.
mighty level 2 cure wounds.
Dimmy Jill?
There you go. That was pretty mighty. That's 20 hit points.
What
That is nice. Thank you.
That never fucking happens.
We
So
need to go
enjoy.
to King
Yeah,
Malaire's
that's a really good
room.
roll.
Well,
Usually it's like 3
can we inspect this crown really quick?
Yeah.
again.
Does this crown look like it might be King Malaire's crown, or is it like a sub?
Just a nice crown.
Is that a knockoff?
Or
Well, it's made
like,
of paper and it says Burger King and
it's not. Maybe it's not the king's crown. It's a different crown.
Oh, just a king. Yeah, Dimjul, you want to roll a history check, perhaps?
Yeah.
And you were there when Tick grabbed it, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She was. She was.
I'm just looking at the features and trying to see if there's where I put the thing about jewels.
Keen
It's not.
mind.
It's not
Where
in
we
feats.
grabbed it off of
It's
like a pedestal or something, right?
It was there was a stone like a crib with a statue, like a small statue that looked like a swaddled baby
Yeah.
sitting in the crib. And you picked the baby up, and it turned out to be an illusion that turned into this crown.
Honestly,
That's
like
right.
if we accidentally stumbled upon like the true king's crown, like fuck it, why not?
But do you know
Jeweler's
it
Game,
tools.
is?
There it is. All right. When you inspect jeweled objects, your proficiency with jeweler's tools aids you in picking out clues, identify gems.
yeah. Can
I'm
Dimagil
just
tell
trying
if
to
this
see
is
if I
something
get it.
that like the King of Kings would wear?
Oh,
Yeah, so
determine a gem's history is a DC 20. It says determine
Wow.
its history.
well, it came from the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Spoilers.
Someone cut it.
Um, I was just trying to see if I could add jeweler's tools proficiency to any of the checks. Is all. Um,
Suppose.
I suppose,
What's your
Rabbit, I
history check?
suppose.
Do you have a bonus to that?
I have a +5 to history.
No. Well, that's probably
But
better anyway.
I'm going to help you.
Well, I'm yeah.
I'm gonna rub your shoulders while you do it. I'm
Oh,
gonna
thanks.
really help you focus. But it's kind of awkward because I'm upside down, so it's more like
Right.
I'm massaging your arm.
Forgot to roll advantage. Well, that's not great. That's
Well,
your hands are rough. They don't.
Your hands are
They're
freezing.
they're not as they're not as soft, and the talons don't help.
Oh, sorry. I was
Claws?
I put them in
Jake is
ice.
gonna
Moisturize his talons.
point out some of the more interesting facets on it and do the flash of genius to add +4 to that ability check.
Hey.
Oh wait, I have a ability check thing I can do also. My oh
Dump everything
shit, I
into
wrote
this.
it down. Where is it? My act of the talisman. I can add a D4 to the ability roll.
Okay.
Where's my D4?
So you got bonuses from both of these guys.
Oh, there's a 4, so that helps.
Yeah.
So +4 for me,
Plus-
+4 for that. Advantage from Aladar.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
advantage already, so +8 to the 14 would be 22.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Squint
You
real hard with your eyes, Dimmy.
Yeah.
My flash of genius.
We all lean in expectingly.
Ooh.
yeah, you have seen this crown. It's pretty, I don't know, lots of crowns are sort of like run of the mill, not very interesting. This is a very unique crown, and you have seen it depicted in probably some of the histories that you were made to read as a young girl, and you're pretty confident this is actually Malaire's crown.
Well, guess what?
Mm.
You're King Malaire now. You're now king of the dwarves.
All right, Dimmy Gel.
Yeah. All right. I mean,
Just one more time into the breach.
Pick
mad jealous. This
Well-
might be the crown. It says the hand. Only the hand of
well,
them. But
it's your
Well, you'd be
hand.
the king if you wore the crown. It'd be your hand.
I'd be the king queen.
Semantics.
Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's go try it.
All right. Pick one more time.
And
Close over.
Dwarves are known for their love of technicalities.
I know.
Tick
This is
goes,
like a
"Wait."
50-50 whether this works or not.
I gotta tell you,
Go.
Tick, this crown feels real good.
Oh no. So before you put it on,
Oh,
Tick
the
goes,
power
on.
goes
It's
straight to her
on.
just
head.
the because I took the crown. He goes, maybe it's important. I've read stories about this kind of stuff. He says, "Kneel as you sit here straddling his broom," and he says,
I can't.
bow your head slightly, like hunch
Okay.
over, like a shrimp, like that. Yeah."
Bow
Then
my
Tick
head like a
goes,
shrimp.
"I crown the demi-jail, king of the mountain," and places it on her head. He goes, "There,
Perfect.
it's a
Woo.
coronate. You have been coronated. It's like a ceremony. It's official."
I'm
So
nice.
for the third time,
I've been anointed by a tiny lizard. Uh,
Yep, totally
Truly.
normal
I mean, I'm
requirements.
technically an underground race as well, right? So it's got to be somewhat official.
Yeah, it's like a rat dominating a cat to be king of the jungle.
Okay. Tick proclaims Dimjil king question mark queen under the mountain.
Yeah, I go. Tick goes out of its way not to say queen
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it has
Okay.
to be king.
has to be
You have
king,
to be the
right?
king.
You kind of say it like you muddle it and you're like queen.
Of the mountain.
And Dimjil, yeah, the crown feels great. You're like, ooh, this is nice. I could get used to this. And you head over to what do you push on the door? Is that the
Yeah,
plan?
push on the door. Without the gauntlet this time.
Without the
Yeah, actually, the elf
elven
gauntlet was probably
gauntlet.
pissing off the dwarf
Yeah,
captain.
no kidding. Wait a minute. It says right on here. It says elf.
It says made in China.
Yeah.
Made in China.
Made in Myth Draenor. Okay. The hand is not having any of it.
No.
God damn it!
Yeah,
God!
I'll take the
It
hit
cannot be
next
fooled
time.
by simple technicalities.
Fuck! Thought we had that one. All right.
And as if to say, good attempt. Well
Is it-
played. It karate chops you.
Is there a way for me to cast my Big B's hand at the same moment?
Oh, you're gonna have a Big B's hand battle like in the movie?
Uh-huh.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Probably gonna smack us first, though.
Because would we do initiative?
You definitely can. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, if you guys are like intending to stay and fight, we can do that. Yeah.
The door doesn't. I mean, the door
it
doesn't
doesn't
move,
budge.
right?
No, it's
Ugh.
just like imagine just like matte black, flat stone doors, totally featureless, other than the carving above it.
I mean, I'll roll
Um,
initiative just so that I have a way.
Or you can
to
roll
get-
a deck save, just to try to like get your hand out as well.
I would do that for the tentacle, maybe not the hand. If the door's not moving, then I wouldn't do a spell slot on it. I'd just get the tentacle out to help block some of the damage.
Gotcha. I'll just let you do that. You can just have one out.
Okay.
Okay. So it is going to hit, and you
Hey,
can
Just
roll
magical
to.
worth on casting on the door.
Max damage
That's
defend.
probably too high a level.
Okay. Dimjil recoils, protected by her strange otherworldly tendril that reaches through the void, preventing 8 damage. Right?
Yeah.
It's just a flat 8.
I mean, reduce from whatever else it's doing, right? It reduced the 8 damage. Yeah, there's no other bonus to that. I gotcha.
Okay. You take 19 damage,
Wow.
and then if you guys can if retreat or whatever, I assume that's the plan.
I mean, I am.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all night. I think like
Yeah, I think we
Safety
got to.
too.
We're missing something. We got to go find it.
Yeah.
This might just be something we have to come back to.
Yeah.
I am gonna call it there, gents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a good
Uh,
spot.
Sounds
Get some
good. Yeah, I think.
beauty rest, but I will see y'all next week.
Indeed.